Okay, just getting the sound to actually be quiet enough that we don't drown people out. But still hearable in the background on the audio. Okay, so we're up to session number 105, or season 5, episode 3. Oh, sorry, episode 32, not episode 3. Otherwise, we would be another level already, but we're close. And it is the 3rd day of the 6th month of the year 4710. After reckoning when I believe that's the date where the god rose up and became the god of humanity, or when he died. I can never quite remember.
Bit of column A, column B.
Yeah, I can't remember something on that. It's history anyway.
Well, I don't think he was the god of humanity for more than 2,000 or 3,000 years. Always interesting. So, online today we have Jeremy.
Good evening all. Yes, I'm playing Cordar, the elven, half-human, would-be hero of Sandpoint, attempting to restore the Pathfinder's good name and reputation by ensuring that it lives up to the legends that he understood that it believed that the society was. Unfortunately, he's currently feeling a little under the weather, but occasionally he's kept a little case of malaria. It'll be fine.
It is just a little malaria.
That's right.
Just, sticking around. And he is a confident person, and he just doesn't want to give the disease up because it's his. He's claimed it.
Malaria takes weeks to have a real effect. So by the time we get into civilization, let's look at rest up and we're all fine. So.
We'll be all good all the time, I'm sure. Okay, next up we have is Mark.
Hi, I'm playing Sparky, the wonderful, no problems at all rogue. Dwarven rogue.
And in no way affiliated with Pimwinkle, who will make an appearance again shortly.
Please no, please no. Pimwinkle's gone for me in my head now, so.
Gone but not forgotten, because the GM will keep bringing him up.
I know you will. You do that for just a spite. No.
Oh no, he became the High Priest of Lust after all. Just like you played him.
I blame a certain David for that one, so that's all David's fault. So.
Maybe you know where one of the shards are.
Except I'm not sure you'd really want to try to reclaim it.
Oh no, I don't.
Okay, next up online we have is M.
Hello, I played Duzhar, the mighty flex one arm, with a very sad-looking puppy and a sad-looking giant. They have not done well in this dungeon. I have not done well, hence the actually being a flex one arm and living up to my name.
Well, I'd actually say you've actually done better in this dungeon than you have all campaign, because you've actually called upon your god while going into battle, and it's only taken close to 100 sessions for that to happen.
Yeah, no, Duzhar's finally realised. I mean, he's not dumb, but he's also not the smartest. I mean, he has a +1 to intelligence, so,
It's also that sort of thing, that technically, now that he's got only one arm, he's deliberately handicapped himself, so therefore he can go in as the underdog in the end.
So, to make sure he's the underdog, does that mean he's going to get the other one taken off too?
I mean, I didn't really think that, thanks. But, now Martin's gonna be like...
on your side, because you're the underdog.
No, Gore's gonna be like, oh, Duzhar, oh, you poor soul. No.
Well, hey, you
Just
did have the arm missing when you faced some of the spawn of Wrath, and the spawn of Wrath got the bonus.
Yes. So there is that. But this is like level 3, 2.
Oh no, they were level 5, but they were a lot weaker.
Oh right.
So you gave them the boost they needed to really challenge the party.
Yes. Just yes.
Gorham improved.
Yeah, they did. They did. We still prevailed.
And at least you've stopped calling him Gorm.
I stopped that a long time ago. You keep bringing it up though. Because you're mean and cruel.
Oh no, I just let it run for quite a few sessions before I reminded you.
Yeah, that's because you had the whole by Gorm thing in D&D, and yeah, just, I'm gonna go cry by corner now, it's okay.
It's amazing how accidental connections do happen, and then you just keep letting them happen because it's funny. Next up we have is Josh.
Hello, I am Josh. I play Harry, the buffest wizard known to man. Don't ask how he's still standing at this point in time.
He's outstanding, that's why.
Yeah, he's outstanding.
Magic. Just magic.
He's just buff, remember? That's why we changed the photo to buff wizard guy.
Yeah. He's actually the buffest wizard known to man.
Buffest wizard known to man.
If I bring it up on that screen, yes, we have muscle-bound wizard with lots of magic.
That's a great. That's fantastic.
That just completely suited how he's been describing him all along.
Yep.
And so then I gave timed pictures of puppies just in time for them to be mutilated.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really appreciated that, Martin.
Always willing to help and showcase what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
It is a horror game after all.
I'm surprised they don't have like almost full red health bars. So I just gave you an idea.
Well, I actually
It's always good to have a before and after picture.
I was considering having a zombie dog put in there at one stage from Resident Evil, but I thought that would just freak you out a little too much.
Oh, that just made me actually cry.
You go up one session and go, hey, that's not the... Oh.
Not... Oh, wait.
But I didn't do that to you at the time. I did think about it multiple times, though.
I'm sure you had little giggles to yourself once. Just like...
Well, it was, how can I amuse myself today with the setup? So, at the table today, we have Peter.
Greetings! Yes, I am Peter. I am playing Lord Willy Won Kenobi, human monk. Currently expecting that shortly Cordar is going to die of his disease.
Why?
And I'm looking forward to inheriting his sword.
And his shard.
No, hell no. Just the sword. Sword's fine.
What if he comes back?
Oh, I don't have to give him his sword back in that case, but I'm pretty sure when he dies of this disease, it'll be a final death. Says the guy who keeps coming back and is returned 4 or 5 times by now.
Yes, I'm sure that the new character we have planned is not going to be much of a problem, considering it's going to be a cleric of Pharasma. And don't worry, you're not at the top of that character's list. That would be Parry's parents.
No. You can't seriously be expecting to bring in a cleric of Pharasma into this team. No chance.
Well, I mean, this party obviously deserves it.
Expect to be hated by my
I'm not the
character.
only one who hasn't died yet, but I know.
Actually, that was on my list of next characters, by the way, was a priest of Pharasma, but anyway.
Well, you've gotten so used to Pharasma, I'm sure you can do the jazz hands again.
I love how we're going for a relatively balanced party that everyone's like, oh, we needed a healer. We're all now healers.
Yes, what sort of healer are you? I heal things.
I heal the things.
I see hurt people.
I fix problems.
Okay, so in the current situation, you have portaled into an area you're not so sure of. Then you faced a few challenges after having to cut people free of the stone they appeared in. So most of you have some form of body part missing. But hey, it's all been healed over with magic and scarred away.
That's not okay, actually. I know.
You're one of the few who did. You just lost your backpack.
Yeah.
Back on my soul, yeah.
And your shield.
Yeah, Porter, Sparky were the only ones who came through without being physically affected.
And Sparky may have been unlucky if the clan dagger had been lost.
Oh, yeah.
Because that would have been a you can never return home.
Yeah.
Because you can't cut those things out of the stone.
I was trying.
And you still have Kendra's hand that you high-fived.
I don't know. Oh, yeah. But he was tied around my waist. I don't know. I haven't worked out yet.
I'm only missing sort of that part of my
Yeah.
hand, aren't I? Yeah.
Just the
I thought we
pinky.
checked a little bigger.
Yeah.
And so after a fight with a couple of demons, having puppies mutilated and broken, and confusing party members with demons because, hey, there's not much difference, right? You managed to...
Leaving party members to fight off other demons.
You managed to find a second portal and travel through it, so you may have gone deeper into the complex, into another complex, potentially even onto another world. Or a plane of existence, or alternate universe.
Or back to the original plane, because we might have been on a different plane over the first portal, we don't know.
Anything is possible. Though, if any of you had the sending spell, then you could tell exactly where you are, because you know if you can send to someone, you're actually on your home world. Though, so some spells will do interplanetary travel, so you can actually communicate over vast distances, because they just have to be on the same plane. You could literally be at the other end of the universe and still communicate as if you're across the room. With no time delay. Don't you love the intricacies of magic?
Magic fixes everything.
And some of the teleport spells in the game can literally teleport you from planet to planet, as long as you've been there. You'd hate to get the mischance on teleporting to another planet. Whoops, I missed. How far did you miss by? Oh,
Whoops.
Sucks to be you. You seem to have appeared outside the atmosphere in orbit.
That's it.
So, while traveling to the new place, you opened up the chamber, went in, activated the commands to release the beasts, and took on a minor boss battle. After almost being taken down for some of you by the boss. They were rather harsh in hitting Duzhar with magic. But Duzhar did the leap of faith and managed to jump further than Duzhar has ever jumped before. So, Duzhar...
The guy out.
So we have Air Duzhar here.
Air Duzhar. Air dude.
And you only need one arm to slam dunk, so that's good.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a lot of people who'd like to jump like Duzhar.
Yeah. Orcs can't jump.
This one can.
I thought it was more humans can't jump in comparison.
No. Well, don't try. Not that he's actually human, but
Well,
he jumped out and then went across, and by the time he got to the other side, it was all over.
But Quarter could have also called upon Gorum.
Mm.
I'm sure everyone can call upon Gorum. I'm not sure Gorum will answer, but you can call upon him.
I was going to say, why would you call upon Gordon when you've got the true virtuous and valiant god of Armada to protect oneself?
Okay, so that was said beastie that you then fought
Yeah.
on the...
Oh.
Being friendly.
Is that the one? Is that the one that I literally like sliced in half?
That was
You know,
that was,
you
that
know,
was
the
Mr.
third, sorry.
That was Mr. Worm Skeleton. So he's a skeleton covered in worms.
Give me a kiss.
Oh, fun. Yeah, hey kids.
His eyes are worms. His mouth is a worm. He has worms wrapped around him. His fingers are literally worms wrapped around the skeletal body. So he's basically the like the worm that walks, except he's actually got a frame inside him. Some of the worms that walk can literally drop the form and slither under things and then reform on the other side. He can't.
And they can turn their bodies into plagues and of bugs and shit.
Whereas this one was literally cursed.
Yeah, he
So
was stuck in there, wasn't he?
It was like the mummy curse. And with that, I will remind people that they do have damage.
Except for
So
this guy.
Willie has 13 points of damage. Sparky is squeakily clean. Corda has 2 points of damage. Parry has 15 points of damage. Your abnormal friend has no damage. Duzhar has 62 points of damage.
Like heaps, yeah. 60. I had 61, so close enough.
Well, that's where I can actually check over them and confirm, because I've been keeping track on there for everyone. So that way next session I didn't have to write it out, I just went click, done. That's when it works.
I mean, I'm only a point off my total taken damage, so I've either, yeah, I don't know what I would have missed, but
Okay, so
I know it's getting stacked on though.
with that and while everyone was jumping on Wormy Skeleton Mummy, we had Sparky exploring away because Sparky found a new area to go and had figured out that these coffins that had no seams, she wanted to try to open.
That's right.
So we shall pick up with Sparky as the others have done some stuff, and I will check back with them after Sparky tells me what she is going to do to try to open this sarcophagus.
I was going to not use my clan dagger for obvious reasons, but use one of my other daggers just to see if I can open up the lid to have a quick look inside.
Okay, and so how are you going to open this sarcophagus with the dagger?
And look at it like Mario, try to move the lid a bit across a bit, like maybe a centimeter or two, see what's inside, you know.
Yes, but the thing is, there were no seams.
Can I create a what's around me at the moment? If I look around, is there anything I can use to make a seam, you know what I mean? So
Well, it looks as if the sarcophagus is basically shaped stone. So you literally have to break the stone to get in. There is no lid. It's like an egg. If you want to get to a boiled egg and get to the yolk, you've basically got to chip away the white to get to the yolk.
what's the internal Sparky roll to determine how stupid he's going to be right now? So
Sure. So is this where I pull out the cursed dice and we'll roll that for you?
No, I rolled it. Don't worry. I do it. This is
Because I do have the cursed dice with 2 1s instead of a 20.
No, it's all good. I'm going to find whatever I can to break the stone, okay? So if I can't find that, I'm going to use just, suddenly chip out the thing. Whether it takes me hours, I don't know yet. If people yell for me, I might say, hey, I'm up here. But that's about it. Yeah, because I've got my backpack, I don't have my climbing gear or anything like that with me because that's on my backpack. So I have 2 daggers, clan dagger. These tools won't help here. So yeah, I'm using the daggers, like the back of the daggers, just trying to break the stone somehow. Or if I find something else in there, like a light stand or a candle stand, I can use it to break the stone or use it. So.
Okay, so I'll give you the description of the room again. The floor is a long chamber, is decorated with an abstract fresco of yellows, oranges, and light browns, giving the room an appearance of having been carved out of artistically rendered mineral ores. Every space 20 feet apart along the curving hall are sleek stone sarcophagi, their surfaces carved in images of men and women clad in elegant robes and clutching bastard swords to their bodies, hilt over chest and blade pointing downwards towards the feet. And I did tell you that these sarcophagi had no seams.
Yeah. How much around here to break into them?
There is Sparky.
I know, but I'm just trying to think what it...
Are you a dwarf? Can your head break stone?
No, not yet. No. Sorry about that.
Okay, can your teeth chip away at it like food?
No,
The dwarf doesn't have a hammer. Oh yeah, the one that goes away.
thank you. It was in my backpack, okay? I don't have my backpack, therefore I can't do anything. Now, Shoshi, called out, he's got a dice in.
I'm just going to shut the door because I can smell the smoke.
I'm just going to look for what else I've got. No, I've got that. Okay. I don't have my longsword because that's back with lady in the city, so... have I done a really good search of this place yet, mate, or not? I can't remember my session.
No, you walked past the stone sarcophagi, saw that there were more, and then got very paranoid and went back to the first one.
It was a curve, wasn't it?
It was a curve, yes.
I'm going to do a bird perception kind of to see if we can find anything at all that might be able to help me with my desire is to break into one to cross outside to see what's inside.
Okay, so then you have to try to figure out how you're going to do so.
Yeah, I'm just going to look for any. If I can't find the equipment, then I might have to go back downstairs and grab the team. But I'm going to have a look around first. So I can roll. Do you want to roll a perception roll, or do you want to roll it?
Is it a secret roll?
I'm just a desk. I suppose I'm just.
What you doing, buddy?
I'm just looking for anything around the place that uses a tool of some sort. So it sounds like the room hasn't got anything. But I haven't searched every corner. That's all.
Okay, so seek is a secret roll.
Okay, that is a plus 16.
And DM is doing the secret roll in front of everyone.
Whoops.
Oh no, I sometimes do that just for amusement. So yes, you're having, especially if you roll a natural 20 and I say you find nothing of use. Okay, so you spend some time looking, and while you're looking, we'll go to the rest of the group. You have defeated Mr. Wormy. He is beside himself in multiple pieces.
Is he carrying anything?
Yes, there's a lot of bones. There is what looks to be some sort of once fine robes covered in goo, and looks like it's sort of deteriorated with age, but it was once really fine.
Okay.
And
No jewellery, nothing that might have stood the test of time.
He has no jewellery at all. They didn't even give him any weapons.
Well, he's a wizard, so they don't really need weapons, do they?
They do not.
A spellbook?
But they did give him lots of feats.
Ah.
So basically...
Only 2 hands?
Well, hey, if he's got 4 feet, then he can definitely walk all over people.
But
Yeah,
no
that's
spell.
exactly. I mean, I would expect a lot of things if they were centipede, but not worms.
Gee, bastards.
So he's actually... The creature type he was called is the worm that walks. Which is literally the name of the ones that were made just out of worms, but they gave a skeleton to the picture.
So it's the difference between it occurring naturally and having it forced upon you as a curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Now, my memory is that we were in a live chamber with multiple exits or entrances, depending on how you look at it, that have just opened up after we had a statue or something, a passage. Oh, so the doors all.
Yes, we had. So just like in Evil Dead 3, we had Duzhar standing before the sacred place and start chanting the words.
That's right. He learned off the statue of the shift card that opened, pulled down the door so they could go into the passage. We had to go up the stairs to an alcove area where there was a few minor alcoves from memory, and then there were balconies going back down the corridor, leading back down the chamber each side.
So,
where these things came out of, wasn't it?
One side of the statue had 2 entryways, the other side of the statue had 1. And then across the way from where you entered were 2 more, I believe. I'm just going to check to see which one's opened. So B, C, D, and G. So yes, you had 4 opening. There was only 1 on the other side that didn't have a passageway.
Yep.
So that was the one that had the Mr. Wormy.
Yeah.
And Sparky disappeared up one of the passageways, and while you're busily figuring out that there was nothing in the cesspool where the guy had been standing for 10,000 years.
Yeah.
Well, he got to live a long life.
The corridor was back in the bottom of the main corridor area. He did have to go back down the hallway, up the stairs, and then come down, and he'll probably be heading down towards where Duzhar fought Worm Walk. Were there any passages opened up between the end of that corridor, like as corridor going down to meet up with Duzhar?
No. The only passageways that opened up were literally on the other side, next to the statue. So Corda was standing next to 2 passageways with Willie, and Sparky was standing next to the other one.
Yeah.
And on the other side there are 2 stones that you haven't moved yet.
Yeah. Now what? Now for somebody that Duzhar said that actually moved the 4 stones and opened the passageway, wasn't it?
Yep. Duzhar called out and did the magic chant, got the words right.
Yeah.
I'm sure that if you forget to say the last word, really bad things happen, like they do in all these things.
Yeah.
I thought I said it all perfectly though.
Which means nothing bad happened. You just got the usual.
Oh sweet, that's where we got Wormy Dude.
Okay. It's probably noting that there was no corridors, things like that. Corridor picks up with.
We'll also
Duzhar
give Corda some extra information. You can recognize that at the end of this chamber where all the statues were, there is a minor pool of wrath, much like you found in 2 other places.
Yeah, that's the end of the chamber opposite what we came in.
When you go up the stairs, in front of the stairs is a bunch of statues pointing at a single statue, and in the middle of the curve of the statues, opposite the stairwell, is a pool at the back.
So basically, this could be the way out.
Well, did we have the story about the fact that there'd been a traitor amongst the Wrath disciples, which was the name that Duzhar called out. It was a statue blocking the entryway to this chamber. And now, and her the chamber was now up the alcove around the pool of wrath. There were effectively 12 or 13 statues of the Runelord of Wrath, all pointing accusingly at the one statue that was the crater.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the time Cordite gets to Duzhar and thinks it's all over for good, might be able to thinking, Sparky, you got to patch up or you want me to patch up?
And at this point, Sparky comes down looking dejected, having not found anything to help her break into the sarcophagus.
You've got to see this stuff up here. You can do it. You're strong enough. Come on, come on.
Well, it's probably worth at least catching up Duzhar and
It was really good. She should be strong. Even with arms, she's strong. Get it. Oh, get him up. Get him up here. So, even being Parry's strong. Come on.
Duzhar and Parry. Thanks, I was trying to Parry. Yes.
I mean,
yes.
Duzhar is capable of walking.
Yeah.
Kind of.
He still has like what, 18 points of health left?
And he currently has 2 legs.
Yeah.
And he currently has 2 legs.
It's not better than he was before we went to bed last night type stuff, but
Yeah.
he can do the patch up again now.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll follow Sparky upstairs, I guess.
Are we going straight up and investigating before stopping for patching?
No, we didn't patch him last session. Remember? I almost killed Duzhar.
No, that was before we had a rest.
I didn't know, okay.
That was part of the rest where the reason Cordite carried on effectively that's one because we had a rest. All the damage that's caused right now was from the worm that walked that Sparky just ran away from. So
Sparky was trying to find a position to jump up and do a suicidal daggers to the eyes, okay?
Well, Sparky never saw the worm that walks.
I don't know. Oh, well, I wouldn't know what he's talking about. I used to talk about
No, but that's okay. In fact, Sparky walked back in and found Duzhar and Parry, and to a lesser extent, Willie, all significantly damaged.
I'm just going down. I didn't see you guys. You're just going down.
And I remind the party that at this point, Sparky cannot heal Duzhar.
I know this. Yeah.
Yeah, no. If everyone is asking me to go up to Sparky to get healing from Sparky, Duzhar will just not move.
No. Because the party didn't know where Sparky went. It's basically, just at the time we're thinking, hang on, yeah, but where's Sparky for doing patching? Sparky walked back down again.
Alright.
So, because effectively, Cordite said, yeah, we should go and check out where Sparky's been able to do certain pieces, but we should stop for half an hour and do a good patch up first. Now, whether or not Sparky's involved in patching Duzhar is the question, but he can still patch Parry.
Yeah.
And then others can patch Duzhar. Cordite's happy to come in a try. He's an expert at healing before he had -4 to his wisdom. Don't get something like that.
Sparky's going to lay up top, by the way, just let you know. So.
When I get to the top with Sparky, I ask Sparky, what have you found?
I almost pull you over, I think, well, as much as a small dwarf with no strength does. I go, oh, look at these things. There must be some stuff in here. Come on.
What, the sarcophagi?
Oh, yeah, but I
It's
can't
nicely
find the
carved.
safe way over them. I just don't
It's
have
nicely
the tools
carved.
right here.
But how do you know they're hollow?
They could looks like there's some rich people that lived in these things. There's got to be some good stuff in here.
Yeah, but how do you know they're hollow? I mean, they're carved. They're decorative. They're not performative, if you will.
Hang on, I'm gonna do a Sino stone machine in some way. Can I just do a knock on the thing to work out if the hollow or not? No?
Sure.
And I'm human and I have no idea.
Okay, what are you knocking on the thing with?
My fist.
Okay, so you get this soft sort of whack on the side of it. It doesn't quite echo or ring.
Yes. Knocking 7 hollows on stone with your fist is not an effective on wood, maybe, but I think you ought to use your hilt-using dagger or something.
Yeah, hang on. You know, right? Shush. Okay, so
as far as Willie's concerned, it sounds rather solid.
If I think it's solid, I'm not trying the dagger, just as back of the dagger.
Which dagger?
Not the clan dagger, for obvious reasons. I'm just trying my silver dagger, just the back of the hilt, and just tap it on the thing if I can hear any sort of.
That's okay. It was a really nice number that rolled up for you.
That's that. So I'm just going to go. Do I still hear it? It's still.
Okay, so as Sparky hits it, there's this a really loud bang, and then it seems to echo, and then echo, and then echo, and then echo. It seems to be getting louder.
That's bad.
The echoes are getting louder.
I start backing away towards the stairs down.
We go straight down.
Maybe we should leave.
Yeah, let's go. You quick.
Cool.
Okay, so yes, you run down and you can sort of hear the echo slowly fade as you leave the room.
Okay.
So I told you they were solid.
Okay.
They've got nothing in them.
Incredibly loaded as I am, once I hear dull down, can I put my head up a little bit just to check if there's anything happening there?
Okay, so you put your head up. I'm assuming the body follows.
So no.
I said I'm assuming the body follows.
Oh no, I just want to if I've got the stairs that are enough to see in the room, but not enough to get out of the room after. It makes sense.
Okay. So you pretty much go to near the top of the stairs and look in, and nothing seems to have changed since you were last there.
Okay.
Maybe you hadn't quite woken the demon.
I just go, crazy room, and I just sit down.
Okay. So yes, in this time, who was trying to heal who?
Right, okay. If we weren't going up with them, then I'm guessing that Bordeaux would probably try to patch up Duzhar as the first option.
Okay, so which heal are you going for?
Like the 10-minute
I understand that, but which DC are you trying to go for? Because you need to call that out before you roll.
No. When I said that Bordeaux was an expert at healing, in the sense of what he does, he only trained. He only got DC 15 as an option.
Okay, so out comes the duct tape.
And considering he's now got +4 doing better than he's done the previous 5 times, it's pretty easy.
Okay, so this will be
critical.
Well, technically, if you roll a 1, it becomes a nasty critical.
That's right.
Because it's a critical fumble with a natural 1.
That's right. It's not likely.
Hey, there's 5% chance of it going horribly.
No, but it is a failure. 1 out of 10.
Okay, so yes, you poke the sore bits. Yep, she's got. Duzhar has some damage on him.
Bordeaux just activates the medical technique of bleeding. Leech is available, but we'll get without leeches.
Well, I would assume that was a critical fail. Here, let me just bleed out the problem.
Yeah.
Here, just poke Duzhar to death. It's fine, right?
Okay. No. So, well, Bordeaux spends 10 minutes making Duzhar feel so much better. Not at all.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I have notations on who also has to make septic malaria rolls now. Nothing to worry about here.
Thanks.
Well, I wouldn't want everyone to feel left out.
No.
Okay, so that in that amount of time, then you see Willie and Sparky come back down the stairs after some racket is coming from up there, and then once the racket dies down, you see Sparky head back up again, and then come back down again. And that
Okay, nothing to worry about. Just find a way up, just saying. Okay?
So what's Parry doing in the 10 minutes?
I'm sure being fabulous, but how is he being fabulous?
Being fabulous as always, but do I see like what? Like is Duzhar wincing or?
Well,
Duzhar's
Duzhar's been
usual stoic self.
Duzhar has been masterfully attended to by your expert healer while you're busily doing stuff because you're the arcane person.
Not the expert healer in the party, the backup healer in the party, because the expert decides to go wandering off when people are bleeding out.
Hey, now considering Sparky was missing in action while the healing was occurring, that does make Cordar the expert healer.
Deal now. Live with it. Enjoy the roll.
So what was Parry doing while Duzhar was getting patched? Is he having a look at the other alcoves that haven't opened?
Well, I can't move if I'm getting
No,
healed.
I
though,
said,
can
what was
I?
Parry doing while Duzhar was being patched?
Oh, parry.
Parry's just keeping an eye out because he doesn't like anything that's going on around here.
Okay, so I will make it a... what is your perception bonus?
My perception bonus is plus 13.
Just because I rolled it, I thought I would show it.
Oh, nice, cool. I don't see
Is that
anything.
right?
I'm looking.
That
I'm
means-
looking. I'm looking fabulous as always. So
Parry doesn't notice anything because there's nothing coming, so we're all good.
yeah, exactly.
What you can't see can't hurt you.
Okay, so while Parry was, watching what was happening, he has a out-of-body experience. As he receives a sending from his parents.
Oh.
Unfortunately, there was some garble in the reception of said message, and it really felt like they were mumbling to him and didn't get a clear word out. But they mumbled for a whole 5 minutes straight.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then by the time that finishes, you see Sparky and Willie looking on as Cordar finishes his poke patch job. Though you have observed that he has seemed to have missed all the relatively painful wounds. Almost artistically missed them.
Exceptionally poor job.
So what would you like to do now that you're back in the chamber, gathered around the bisected corpse?
Well, okay, so it's a 10 minutes to finish. And if everyone's happy to move based upon the current stat or status, then we can. Well, there are at least 3 packages to test out.
There are.
One of which Sparky and Willie have already had a look up and found something. Does that need to be investigated further, or are we investigating the other passage? Were there any other exits from that room with the sarcophagi?
Technically, yes, because they never went to the end of the passageway.
Right. You guys have been up and down there multiple times, but you still don't know whether it's there.
They go up, they go down again. They get back up, and they get down again.
What are you talking about, Clever? What are you doing? I said, look, like, what are you helping people? So we're just checking things out. There's no exit that way. Let's look somewhere else.
Yeah, no, it's been 10 minutes, so therefore, he's been working for 10 minutes, so I'm assuming that's up and done. If you guys have only been doing something for 2 minutes, well, what are you doing the rest of the day?
I thought I needed a break, and I still had a break. I said, so, look,
You did spend some time investigating it.
Okay? If you can't understand that, you're just that.
Yeah, absolutely. So the point is, we need to go up those stairs that you've already gone, or do we check out the other two passages?
The other stuff, there's nothing up there. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, in which case then we'll go for whichever passage was the first going down that other side. Like I can't remember Willie and the two passages that Willie and Porter were at initially. I can't remember which one was the further walk, but we'll go to the closer one.
You'll go to the closer one?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's another set of stairs going up. Everything here has stairs. I'm sure that means something important.
And there's nothing to worry about the fact that Cordark's apparently blowing a bit harder for walking upstairs. He's fine.
Who's going first?
Cordark.
Well, can the two of us go side by side? Is it 10 foot?
5 foot.
5 foot. Okay. I'll be behind Corder then.
Okay, so as you step out into a landing just before it opens into the room itself, you can see the room, assuming you've got a light source, that is.
He's got his Pathfinder and a Pathfinder Core.
The sword will be mine.
You say that as you're walking up? Okay, so as Corda reaches the top and Willie's coming behind, ready for that push to assist, the floor of this empty stone chamber is inlaid with a distorted oval shape made out of strange sigils and surrounded by a heptagon. A single oval gemstone, bright orange in colour, sits in the centre of the room, well within the boundaries of the heptagon.
We've got an oval mosaic back built into the floor, I believe, and the gem is sitting on top of the floor.
The gem is sitting on top of the floor.
Yeah. How big is this room? Any other experts?
"35 feet by 35 feet, with only one exit, the one that you came in."
Okay.
I'll take a 5-foot step back and
I'll get to this.
motion
Go
for.
on, go on.
I'll take a 5-foot step back and motion for the Buffer's wizard to come up and have a look.
Can Corda get into the room on like a meter to the side without going into the heptagon or into the
There is 3 squares you can stand without touching the heptagon.
Okay, yep. Corda will effectively do that side step when he goes through and make space for others to come in while he's looking at it while he's just looking himself. So. Heptagon, obviously another indication of the heptagon 17 type experiences.
Mhm.
Walking to Parry as he's presumably looking.
I'm sure it's all bad in one way or another.
Jock, is Parry having a look?
Probably can have a look.
Okay, so would you like to do a knowledge check based on what you know?
Sure. I'll do it.
What is your bonus?
You can keep walking back in and grab the gem on the two.
What kind of knowledge are we doing? Is it
That's what you tell me. And then
um,
I'll add what I rolled to the check.
cool? Let's go with
Do every knowledge check.
yeah, pretty much. Let's do
Absolutely everyone.
You've got time, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I've got
Not
time.
in a rush, I hope.
Let's go plus 16 with Arcana first.
Okay, so
Do I think it's magical?
you don't think it's magical.
Oh,
You
I
know
don't
it's
think
magical.
He knows it's magical.
Okay,
There-
I know
there-
it's magical. but
There is no thinking about it one way or the other. It
I
is
definitely- it's definitely magical.
it is a magical sigil designed to screw with whoever crosses the boundary.
Perfect.
Like all sigils, they generally either trap, attack, summon, have some sort of spell laying in wait. You could literally have beneficial spells done in that way, but you are in a place dedicated to wrath.
Mhm.
At the worst, they will cast an enrage on you to make you attack everyone else.
Yeah.
There are many ways you could go wrong doing this. So, luckily for you, you have a trap expert.
So what I'm hearing is Duzhar comes barreling in. No, that doesn't actually happen. I'm sure many people block Duzhar before he can get anywhere near crossing the sigil.
Well, why would Corda do that? Because that would require wisdom.
Well, okay. And Cordite specifically actually stepped off to the side, like basically one of the corners of the room type stuff, to allow access for others, particularly Harry.
I think
So
Harry,
if Duke ran in, he wouldn't be let us to stop anyway.
No, I wasn't actually running in. I just was making the joke that, the enraged barbarian of Gorom fighting the party just sounded hilarious to me.
Well, you could have the enraged dwarf with the sprout of hair coming out the top like a horse's tail.
Hey. I think you started as a mohawk, thank you. Don't change the things all of a sudden.
No. Mark, you got that wrong. It's nay.
Don't you encourage it, yeah? Don't you encourage it.
Just because you refer to it as a mohawk doesn't always mean it turns out that way. It was a gift from your current patron.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. Rumble.
You could try to tell it you'd like a mohawk. Would you like to have that conversation?
You have that in a quiet place away from party, maybe, but not now.
And when was the last time you looked at a mirror anyway?
I look at off your shiny armor. Find it.
Who has shiny armor?
Yeah.
Good point now. We're pretty all mixed up now.
I don't think anyone's ever carried shiny armor.
No, I mean, Cordite's got full half plate on, but
Yeah,
Cordite is in some ways a try-hard paladin.
You could try even harder and actually be a paladin. Maybe he should take the archetype for paladin, so he's really the try-hard fighter paladin.
He could.
Do you really think that's a good thing, man? Do you really think so?
I'm not going to live that long, so that's okay.
We can always plan ahead.
But it was part of his, it was part of my planned arc, absolutely. But yeah, so
Has anyone asked me to have a look at Ian yet or not?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Apparently,
So-
Sparky has been summoned
Summon the
to the summoning circle.
I do a crack of the fingers, feels ready. Get out the lockpicks, and I go, okay. Where do I look? Parry? Which direction?
Okay, so what is Sparky's trap?
My thievery is. Wait for it. Is to look for traps or just actually.
This is to look for traps.
Look for traps.
Okay,
Is perception is plus 16.
Okay, so you look in there and you go, yep, that's definitely a trap.
Cool.
You don't even have to know how it works. It's magic. It basically has all those signs of this is really going to mess with your day. So
Vibe.
you do get a feeling in the back of your mind that you should. It's Duzhar's perfectly safe to do this.
Whilst it's dangerous for me, it's perfectly safe to do so.
Because hey, how's it going to make a powerful orc's day worse?
While
I do laugh at your comment. As a character, I do take the stain and do trying to destroy dudes so quickly.
while Sparky and Parry are looking at the heptagon and the spot, is it possible to walk around the heptagon in the room, or is it only getting to one corner type stuff?
You can with a balance check because it is close to the walls.
Yeah.
It's only because you come in on the side of the room and not the middle of the room that you have anywhere you can step.
Acrobatics.
Yeah. So how wide is the gap that we're talking about? Like between the wall and how much space we have to work with?
Less than a foot's width.
Okay.
So you can walk past it, you just got to be careful not to cross the circle. Because if you...
I have to be careful not to cross the circle, but still we are being careful not to cross the circle. It can be done.
Okay, so I would like to disarm the trap in some sort of way, make it a bit more safe for people to transfer across.
Well, no, hang on. Just quick say. So, with after Perry's looked at it and Sparky's looked at it, I'm saying, does this look like a way out, or is it only bringing stuff in?
Unsure because neither of you actually know what this has been designed to do.
Well, I thought we got the impression, or at least Perry gave the impression that it was a summoning circle rather than anything else.
It is a circle that activates upon crossing. That's what he has determined. But how it activates and what it does has a lot of applications.
I would suggest that if it's likely dangerous and we don't know what it'll do yet, let's go look at the other passageway first.
Okay. Oh, is ready? Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. And I'll just note where the trap starts, so I know for next time if I come back.
Well, how good is Sparky with magic traps? Does he have skill with magic traps?
I can do up to.
It's the traps that require master level skill to actually get past.
Yeah. I'll do that master.
Are you a master at trap?
He has master for trap finding because he's an expert at thievery. With the trap finding feat, makes him master. Or automatically being able to do mastery level feats. The actual plus 6 to it.
I can do it at master level.
So you can do it at master level?
Yeah.
So you've got the chance to disable traps that require master level. That'll be sleep, so you're starting on +4 for the expert. Okay.
Well, how bad can it really be?
I think we decided we want to try to check the other code thing first, and then we can decide whether I disable it or not. Is that right?
Or you can disable it while everyone's leaving just so they're safe.
Go against
If
corner.
you want to stay here and play everything, they all go to some corner perspective.
So you do have a flash of insight that the quickest way to disable the trap is to push the half-orc over the line.
100% so.
Oh, Martin. You're such a comedian. Now, look, I'll just take Corda. If you want to check the other package out, I can try to disable this one just in case. And Corda probably says, yeah, whatever, just do it. Right, Corda?
No, exactly. Quite over thinking, well, there's probably no reason to stay here in the meantime, but okay, there might be something more interesting on the other one. But if you're happy doing this,
Yep, I'm happy.
okay.
I'm going to stay with Sparky.
Yep.
So, do I have to roll this one, or do you have to roll the secret one? I'm going to check the book. Hang on, let me check.
Hey.
Here's the favorite one. 1 second. Take your
I
time.
disable it. It will be a secret text.
Yeah, I just want to double check what's in the book here. Secret roll or not. I thought we'll just get used to doing it this way. Stealth. Every 2-action thing.
Does it have the tag secret?
No.
Then you get. If it doesn't, then you get to roll it.
Okay.
I do like the way that works.
Okay. Cool. New character on that one.
But you want a new character.
I got a 30 on the roll, mate.
You got a 30 on the roll. Okay, so as you're working at this, you think you're almost there. You think you've got it. You figured out exactly how to bypass this thing, so it's not going to affect you. It's and it doesn't involve throwing a certain person into the ring.
Remembering, Mark, that complex attack can often require multiple successes to actually get through. Like, you've got to do it multiple times.
Do I check again to see if it's all good, or do I?
Well, you know it's not disarmed yet. You know you've got work to do.
Okay, we'll do it all again.
That's okay. Something's about to happen. Okay, and then you realize after because everyone left while you're doing this, I believe. You're still there? Okay, so Willie's there to witness the fact that you have fallen for the trap's intricacies and managed to activate the circle because you got a critical fail.
Holy shivers.
Yes, on a 30, you got a critical fail.
Holy.
That's more than 10 below the target number.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing wasn't made by a person of your level.
No.
The DC increases by 1 for each level of the target creature.
Okay, now I've got a...
And before you, a creature with 4 blue horns appears before you, as you each get to make a initiative roll to see if you are completely surprised or not.
I'm going to suggest that I probably will be. Especially with Sparky going, I understand. Yeah, I've got this.
I've got 2 things in mind. I've got a skill called Varisan Region. If I trigger a device to set off the trap, I get a +2 to armor or saving throw. There's no saving throw in this one.
And that's only armor against the trap itself. You haven't actually activated the trap, you've activated the circle, you've summoned the demon.
And I've also got the 9 advantage, so they can't get a surprise check on me.
Unless they're high enough level.
Is the creature my level or lower, or was it higher than?
The creature is a high level.
Okay, I'm going to roll initiative then. Okay.
It wasn't a nice creature.
No. I had to try all my things just in case,
Absolutely. And now, considering that technically with a 2-action disabled device, I'm guessing the rest of the party hasn't necessarily moved all that far, but I'm happy they won't act in this first round.
Okay, what was Willie's initiative?
16.
Okay.
23.
23 from Sparky.
That's a 6 on the dice too. That was really bad. Roll by me. So.
That's okay. The other one got a fairly decent roll and managed to beat you.
Okay. What I feel is the second death coming in like in 3 weeks coming.
Hey. Even Porter with his reduced wisdom was saying, hey, let's come back to this later.
Well, that's a fair right. It's hard for me to determine levels on traps, so I don't know if it's going to be easy or not easy.
Okay, so as this creature appears suddenly in the circle, it looks at the two of you, singles out Sparky specifically.
Okay.
He says, what can I do for you, Master, having summoned beings so successfully?
I just look at it. But that's without having no more days out yet, but I just look at it and go,
Okay, and it basically does the claw to the guts.
Is that a 1?
It is a 1.
Sweet.
You didn't say who's got.
So what is your armor class?
My armor class is 21 at the moment.
21. Okay, so he turns it into a miss.
Okay. Yep, I gotcha. Yeah.
It downgrades the check.
Okay. It means he's got at least plus 20 on his attack rolls. At least on his first attack, anyway. Out.
Okay, so that makes it a 36.
Yeah, critical card. I've got to film that one. Yes, yeah.
Okay, critical.
I actually have to get the cards out. It's been so long since I've actually had them come out. And don't worry, there will be a visitation shortly as well.
Yeah. So on the plus side, Mark,
Yeah.
I'm sure with a summoning circle so readily available, Pony can get here quickly.
Yeah. You establish the relationship that Pony and I have right now. But Pony doesn't care if I die or not, honestly. I think I'll be honest about that. Pony just cares for mischief.
Okay.
Now it's just Mark saying it, not Sparky, just Mark saying it. Just put it out there, man.
Okay, so it says it does slashing. Okay, so it's slashing damage.
Yes.
It shatters Sparky's jaw.
Yeah. But remember, Mark, he said he was going for the gut, so he shattered his jaw from the gut.
Well, it did go for the gut, but it didn't quite actually do it. So,
He didn't aim quite low enough.
It's a solid dwarven gut.
so you have gained wounded 1 condition, and you can't speak, eat, drink, or make attacks with jaws. And don't worry, you have gained. You won't have to worry about septic malaria at this point.
Swimming one?
I'm just about to do damage for you. Hopefully you survive.
Yeah. When Martin said wounded 1, he activated dying 2.
Yeah, I'm just working out.
Well, no, that would end up being dying 3.
Well, dying 3, checks if the wounded already counts for it.
Yeah,
Yes.
the wounded goes into effect first.
Yeah.
And where's the dice again? Well, it's not a big number of dice, so it shouldn't actually be too devastating. So it starts off with slashing damage of 10.
Yes.
That looks like an evil dice. And evil damage of 5. So 15 damage to Sparky.
I'm down to 50.
Evil damage.
Yep.
Was that doubled for a critical or anything?
Oh, sorry, that should be doubled. So that makes it 30 all up.
Jeremy, you're not the first person there. I'm down to 35.
I couldn't see what the dice actually said, so I was curious because actually it's worth for a critical.
I was a bit of a fly there, by the way, Jeremy. I knew missed it too, so it's okay.
It's not like you didn't take long to do the disable or attempt to disable, so it's not like we've gone far, so
Go to a sound
we're
effect.
going to dedicated.
Hey, you don't have to do this. Okay. That's my sound effect for the night.
You just have to note down the page number because it's much like Jeremy. He has special effects on him now.
Oh, crap.
Okay,
I
so
think Connor's got more going on. He's played it all.
so he is going to then go for another action. And for its third action, it's going for another claw. So this time, I believe it might end up being a critical miss.
He stabbed himself in the eyes and died.
Oh, dude.
Well, 2 ones in the same,
Yeah.
so 121.
Yeah, attack routine.
Quite actually swingy there.
So it's a 1 minus 10 plus whatever is. Yeah.
So I don't believe it's a card miss.
No, because if he had plus 21, I think, it's an echo of plus 20.
So what is your armor class again?
21.
21. And so yes, he doesn't make it a he downgrades a miss to a critical miss.
Yeah, without going to card.
So
Okay.
yes, he yells out death to the red. So much so that you all, the two of you, understand instantly you want to kill anything red.
Neither of us are red, though, are we?
Sparky has a hair of red coming out of the top of her head.
Uh-huh.
Wow. This is the Mark talking, not the character. Thank you, Devil. Appreciate it. Okay,
I picked the creature without reading its stat block, and I looked down and it has the ability Hatred of Red. It must attack whoever has red on them, barring all others.
it would be critical miss. Could it maybe be flat-footed or something like that? Maybe?
Well, basically the miss was he gave out why he's attacking you,
Okay, fair enough. Okay, cool.
which was a character feature.
What you can do is, if you just cut your monocle cock, you're probably okay.
And you and it echoes down the stairs. The others get to hear the voice that they instantly know the language, even though they don't know what words were said.
As I said, Corner wouldn't have had much time to get far down the stairs, but he immediately turns around going, damn it, you idiots.
So we shall move on to next in the initiative of Sparky.
Okay. So, first thing I'll go quick draw one dagger
Mm-hmm.
and use the other an action to get the other dagger out. So I've got 2 daggers out.
Yep. Well, you can quick draw an attack with one dagger, and then quick draw an attack with both daggers.
Well, no, that's lined up here.
Okay.
So I'll get both daggers out for 1 turn. Then I'll do twin fates, which means I attack with both daggers, but the second attack has a it's the off guard against the second attack, which means I get sneak attack on it if I hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
We shall see how effective that is.
I will. Okay, first attack, which I'm not liking my chances, but I'm going to give it a go. 27.
27. Okay, so yes, you do manage to hit.
Okay. 5, 10 points of piercing magical damage.
Okay.
And the second one, which, if I hit, I get the sneak damage, hopefully. Cross fingers.
And remember, if this thing has immunities and you don't call out any special damage types you do, then that doesn't count.
Okay, so I've got, because I've got the doubling rings, the ghost. I think it's the ghost.
No, it's for the next lot of stuff, because you've reminded people many times that if they have any abilities with the damage, you need to call out the types of the damage as you go.
So
I don't know.
5 points of fire, all that sort of stuff.
Or if there's any special materials involved.
Ah, yes.
Okay. So yeah, so basically the other dagger's a silver dagger, so just let you know. That's a bit low actually. 3, that'd be -5 for the second attack. 18.
18, okay, so
I think
you came close to a critical fumble.
Hang on, I'm just trying to work out this info. So, okay, make 1 strike for each of your whirling moves, both attack at the same target. Doesn't say if it's applying multiple penalties, strike only. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's 18. Yeah. So if I've missed, then I've missed. So.
You should, if it's a twin attack situation, you shouldn't have reduced the attack of the second roll. It should be at your full attack bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, so that it just makes my second attack. It's like I attack on one side and attack on the other side, and the other second attack is my, if it applies a sneak attack on top of it, even from a front thing. So.
Now, did you apply the second attack penalty to the attack roll?
I did, yeah.
You don't if it's part of the one action.
Oh, okay.
But then your next action will have the multi-attack penalty applied.
It's a two-action thing done. So.
But it's still only your first attack.
Yeah. So yeah.
So it's your first attack, even if it takes 2 actions, it doesn't get a multi-attack penalty.
It says it does here on the thing.
Oh well, he might have a special one there, Jeremy. A lot of other people with twin attacks, like the monk and the ranger, don't actually have that.
You make 1 strike with your melee, both attack the same target. The target is automatically off guard, which means flat-footed against the second attack. You apply your multi-attack penalty to the strikes normally. So, but therefore I do. Almost full.
Well,
yeah. So.
This is when you attack for a couple of you.
Twin face.
It's a special rogue ability.
Level 4 rogue.
Oh, level 4 rogue.
Yeah.
Hopefully it gets better for him in the future.
That's right. As I said, it's worth a shot, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So.
You did come close to critically fumbling.
Yeah, not surprised. I don't expect to be alive next turn. I don't know. So, we'll see. And that's it for me. I've done my turn.
Okay, so next up is Willie.
Save Sparky.
I think Sparky's beyond saving.
Well, you can help Sparky in this case.
I opened the
That doesn't actually mean save.
You can have or not have, depending on how you feel.
Thanks.
Or you can run while you're not wearing red.
No, I've got to help Sparky. Gotta help Sparky. Okay, so I'll drop into Tiger Style as part of my move action. I can move 10 feet without provoking attacks of opportunity, which I'm assuming will put me to the side of the creature.
You can get to a flanking position.
Then I will flank, not that I'm...
Well, presumably that involves going into the portal, into the heptagon.
Yes.
Which you might not want to do.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
Let me guess, Sparky's all red.
Yeah. And basically I will try to clobber.
Okay. It's clobbering time.
I feel like that should be said with the voice.
Alright, so the first attack is a 25.
You miss.
The second attack is a 31.
31 hits.
So I will do. What's that? 17 points of slashing damage, and 7 points of holy damage. Assuming that has any impact whatsoever.
7 points of holy.
Mm-hmm.
Holy damage, does that mean you put a hole in it?
Because, yeah, no, it's.
No, I know. I was trying to make it work.
He tried. Okay, so at this point, Duzhar, Parry, and Corda can roll their initiative.
I'm gonna get smoked.
Sounds like it's you.
Hey, Keaton, what are you doing? Oh, you don't.
What is Duzhar's initiative?
Like some pat on my head.
Sorry, Mum, just give me a sec. I'm just trying to. Josh didn't oopsie. Just trying to.
I wrote things on Google Drive.
He used my template file without copying out the template file, and I had to restore the old version.
What I got roll.
Wow, my dice really love me. I rolled on the dice at a 19. Initiative. Are we surprised?
Technically, yes.
Is it perception? Okay. 19 plus 11, which is total 30. Have I actually been healed up, or have people just talked about it?
They tried and
Oh,
failed.
very good. Yeah.
We talked
They
about it,
talked about
tried, and then failed.
I kept trying to bring it up, and apparently no one wanted to, so people were willing to go on.
Don't worry, I'm sure that being beaten up by these creatures is not too bad.
Yeah.
As long as you're not wearing red, you'll be fine.
What was that, Ariadne?
You don't need anything else because I'm
No,
gonna lie back
I'm
down.
good.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Okay, so what was Parry's initiative? Assuming it's at least +5.
Sorry, Mia's just crying out. So Josh is gone to check on what's happening with her.
Okay, so Parry can go last this round. Duzhar, you actually managed to roll first.
Actually, managed to-
What do you do?
Always not the right word. Positive. As opposed to negative.
What was it?
The damage that I'm doing isn't holy, it's positive damage as opposed to negative damage, if you know what I mean.
Which is-
Negative
Which is actually quite funny. So, I'm dealing positive damage. Are you healing them?
Yeah, I know, but like, you know, if you're fighting undead, I can understand that, you know. But, yeah, anyway.
That's why I say positive energy at least.
Alright, sorry. So where,
You're on a stairwell heading down, and you hear someone bellow out how it hates red.
oh, okay.
Are you wearing red at all?
No, I'm in pretty neutral, like, greens, browns, colors, so, you know, general standard ranger fare. So no.
Okay.
I
But
don't
the
think.
point is, are you going back up the stairs to find out exactly what Arkings decided to gate in?
No. No. Sparky has shown his true colors, and I will leave fate up to
Sparkiness.
it's just Sparkiness, yes.
Okay, so
Are you going continuing down the stairs, or are you going to actually hold your action at the present time delay?
I'll continue downstairs.
as you continue down the stairs, you feel the disappointment of your shoulder guard weighing on you.
Really?
Yep, but hey, that was your action, and you get that feeling of displeasure as you go down the stairs.
It wasn't a direct challenge to me, though. Or is it just any challenge?
Basically, you're leaving a fellow party member to their death.
It's opportunities for combat.
Yeah, and this is a powerful creature. Much glory to be had.
Well, I've got no idea how powerful the creature is, but obviously something's fun. There's opportunities for combat. Yeah, so you're going down the stairs. Who's next on the initiative?
Next on initiative is the demon.
Nice knowing you guys.
Okay, so
I'm just impressed that Sparky's managing to die before corner.
I had a feeling this was going to happen one day.
Oh, if it takes it, Sparky's going to die again before corner.
Be number 3.
okay, it goes for one of those Hadouken punches. And is in the 35.
That'd be a critical.
Okay, so that makes it 34 points of damage total as it does the punch down on you.
Okay, you're almost 30. It doesn't look like quite hard, so you might still be up. No.
Sorry about that.
Are you still,
I am back.
Up by 1 point then.
I know,
You're fine.
and I didn't even have to calculate. So he goes for a second follow-up punch to try to do the uppercut punch.
Because now Sparky's got a lot more red than just his hair. Just the hair.
And apparently, instead of connecting, thought Sparky was taller than she was. And has the grazing punch that just slides across the skin but does no damage.
Third attack? Or is it having an attack?
And it's going for its third attack.
Okay, that's it. I'm going.
Okay, so that does make it a 20.
Dying 3.
Dying 3.
Because you've already wounded 1
Oh,
from the previous critical.
Okay, yeah, a couple of dice.
So that makes it a 35.
Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about it.
Oh no, because
1 point of damage.
it also has a card effect.
Yeah, that's right.
I've been looking at new players already, by the way, just been putting the break, so. Where's my couple of dice?
Okay, so with its slashing attack this time, the target must either a reflex save or drop one weapon it is holding determined randomly by the GM.
I think he's got both weapons.
yeah, I don't think it's going to be a problem. He just went unconscious, so ding 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 ding.
Okay, so that does make it dying 3.
Yep. I've got my couple of dice ready.
As he... Let's just see how he rolls with damage this time. Not as good, he could have done a lot more. So it's not if it was enough to take your to negative your hit points, then it's considered an insta kill.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
So with you, if it actually managed to have done 66 points of damage, it would have insta killed you.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I know that.
Not everyone understood that one. That was why I was actually rolling to check.
Mm. Okay, this is another deeply disturbing rule, but...
It's always been in there.
Ah, no.
It's the only way to insta kill something.
Okay.
Actually, deeply disturbing.
Pathfinder's actually much more generous with the insta-kill than some of the other games where it'd be if you go past your negative constitution score in
It
a
was
thing, you automatically do.
So that was 3.5 was if you went past, or 3 if you went past your constitution score. Some of them were actually 10. If you went past 10, neg 10, you died. So that was its 1, 2, 3 on Sparky. As we're now up to, well, technically Sparky's initiative doesn't change until the next round. Technically you go before the creature's next turn. So your initiative has switched up a little bit. So that means you don't make a death save until a round has passed. That brings us to Willie. You've just seen this creature go swag, swag, crunch.
I'm going to grab Sparky by the hair. That big tuft of red hair he's got, or she's got. And I'm off.
Okay.
I run like the chickeny runny thing that I am and seek assistance from
Does
the...
it have attack of opportunity?
Probably. It's the kind of thing those things tend to have.
Luckily for Sparky, he does not. Otherwise, he would have attacked Sparky while Sparky was retreating.
So I'm running-
He's actually required to attack anything that's red.
So, one move to grab the hair, and then 2 moves down the road. So it's 70 feet. Hopefully I've passed party members on the way through.
So you do the run on walls, circle all the way around them, down the hallway, dragging Sparky behind
Whatever
you.
it takes. And as I run by, someone help Sparky. There's 3 words as a free action.
Okay. So now it is Cordar's turn. Is Cordar someone?
Cordar will allow Willie to get past easily, or more easily, and then basically move up to block the stairwell. He's not necessarily going into attack yet, but he's raising his shield and back demon, back whence you came. I'm not certain whether Cordar specifically wearing red or not. It's not something I've necessarily noted for what colours he normally wears, but as such, he's got half plate armour, his shield. He doesn't seem to have a cloak or anything like that, so I actually think he's got very significant red, but he might. But either way,
We shall see next round. As we're now on to Parry, the Buffer's wizard known to man. Does Parry wear red? You know, the symbol of love and that sort of thing.
Does Parry wear red? No.
What's Parry's color of choice?
Black.
or naked.
Or naked.
It's not pink.
Okay, so you also heard this bellowing up the stairs. You see Sparky get dragged by her hair by Willie down the stairwell past you, saying, someone help. Are you someone?
Well, I'm Parry, but you know.
Well, I'm sure he doesn't mean you then.
Yes. We're in initiative. I'm going to use battle medicine on Sparky.
Oh, so you are someone after all.
I am someone.
I've always said so.
I am the buffest someone known to man.
Okay, so
Yeah, someone.
Yeah, someone. Now, just remind me, it's a treat wounds, and it can be based on DC of my choice.
DC of your
What
choice.
about- If you're, what's your skill level in medicine?
But
Are you expert or
I'm-
just trained?
no,
You're expert. So you can choose to have a DC of 20, assuming you're not master. You can choose to have a DC of 20.
Yep.
Which would then mean that honestly, you basically add 10 to any successful or critical success.
Yep.
Or you can choose DC 15 in which
I
case
am-
you'll do the standard.
I am choosing DC 20.
Mhm.
The force is with Parry, I'm sure.
Mm.
And I get a critical success with a 30.
So
I
that
think you
means
do 48 plus 10 healing.
48 plus 10.
what would the plus? Oh yeah, because you did the. Does the plus
You did
10 double
DC
as well?
Sorry?
Does the
It's a straight plus 10 or whatever the dice roll comes with. So the critical effect doesn't change.
I was just checking because I think it.
Yep, that's
In
fine.
some editions, it did actually change with it. Well, that's. Crit wounds.
Yeah, because you'll notice it says in the success, the critical success comes up, it says 48 or 2d8, and in the paragraphs above it, it talks about if you're an expert in medicine, you can increase it to DC 20, you can increase the hit points regained by 10. Okay. So if I can actually say that you're still doing the 48 plus 10.
Okay, so it is 48 plus 10. I just thought I'd give it a good check because some of these things have extras in there.
Interestingly, reading that, you could argue that if you failed the check, the hit points gained is 0, but plus 10. I'm not certain that's what it's meant to be. Because they kept saying you increase the hit points regained by 10 means that you add 10 to any of the results. But
It increases the hit points regained, not the
and they use the term regain in both the success and critical success.
and
So I'm happy with that.
on critical failure, you don't regain anything, and on failure,
Right.
you don't regain anything.
Yeah,
So-
that's right. I'm happy that, yeah.
The keyword there is regain.
Exactly, yep. I'm happy with it. I was looking, I'm sure that's what it's supposed to be. Ah, yes, okay, happy.
You can word it in such a way that people will believe you that you heal 10 no matter what.
Exactly. So 48 plus 10, how did you go?
How'd I go? It was a whopping 36.
Right.
As I didn't take Sparky to negative, he's now got 36 hit points.
Okay.
Is that a critical success, was it? Or
Yeah.
it says it lose the wound condition as well. Is that where you...
No, you only lose the wounded condition if you're not doing the battle medicine. So that means Sparky is now on wounded 2.
Yeah.
Because you can only get rid of the wounded condition through a treat wounds check, not a battle medicine check.
Yeah. So it's the same DC as treat wound and restores corresponding amount of HP. This doesn't remove the wounded condition.
Yeah, that's cool. I've had that. Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
Okay, so
Interestingly, that implies that a normal treat wounds taking 10 minutes only removes the wound. I'm saying that it's got wounded condition over the time. Ignore me.
okay, so does Parry have any actions left?
So that's one action to battle medicine.
I'd probably say one to move to him.
Okay, one to move, one to battle action. Battle medicine. Do I see what's coming towards us?
No.
Or what smushed Sparky?
No, you just hear something up the stairs.
If you're trying to steer it's people in front of you and Corda typically blocking the 5 foot passage as well, so.
Mm-hmm. And it's a dark. Oh, you guys came flying downstairs, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Super Sparky. Sparky will wake up in a completely different room going, what?
Pretty much. Is anyone healed Duzhar?
No.
No?
You saw that Duzhar was tended to by Corda.
That's right. Now I can only use battle medicine once per round.
No? You can only use it on a person once per 24 hours, but you could use it 3 times in a round.
Parry's is going to start healing people, so I'm going to, if Duzhar's within Parry's range, then yes.
Duzhar would have been before you moved.
I moved, yeah. I just thought about that. Like, I moved to Sparky. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do there.
Oh no, actually Duzhar went down the stairs, so I'm going to say you're next to Duzhar as well.
Oh, yay!
Because Duzhar retreated.
Alright, then, okay, cool. Then I will battle medicine Duzhar.
No, Bun, I didn't retreat. I validly walked down the stairs, leaving Sparky to his fate.
And the fact that you left Sparky to his fate is how you got your god's displeasure.
I know.
Your god's got to hate you now, doesn't he?
Going back a bit of battle medicine Duzhar.
Are you going for 20 again? You can do it.
Just trying to think, have I been miscalculating? Oh no, I'm only level 5.
You are level 5, yes.
Wait.
That means you should have 9 plus your wisdom bonus to the roll.
Plus 9, plus wisdom, plus shard. Yeah, cool. So yeah, that's 15.
Which is why 20
So-
is quite
so
a
you're
good
going
number
to
to beat.
DC 20 or DC 15?
DC 20.
Because he can do it, he's the prideful one.
And I critical succeed again on the 33.
Nice. So, 48 like that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus. I don't want to be designated the party healer, but that's 36 points of damage. Not damage, healing. Healing!
I can go for damage if you like, it's not much of a difference.
No. So it's another 36 points of healing.
So, you are the party healer, just not till tomorrow.
Yeah, just not until tomorrow.
Wait, what
In combat.
what was it?
36.
36.
So it should
That's
put you
not-
on 52 out of 78.
So,
So,
she's got the other one, is it? Oh no, she's gained 1, I think, isn't she?
Yeah, so I should have a total of 25 damage.
okay, so that was Parry's amazing move as we're up to now Duzhar. Apparently Sparky's fate lies before you. Sparky was laid low by whatever was in that room that you left to her fate. How will you
Wait.
appease your god?
How will I appease my god? Go fight the big thing, I guess. Just kind of breathe in, breathe out. As a free action, thank you.
Relax.
You mean you're going to spend 3 whole actions breathing in, breathing out, breathing in?
Alright, I would like to use that as a free action if I can.
Sure.
And then first action will be wax on, wax off.
By Gorham's will.
No, it pretty much is just like, Gorum, you are testing me in these days, and I turn around and I walk back up the stairs.
You mean you're not going to avenge the fallen comrade in Gorum's name?
I think that's what she's trying to do. She's actually trying to
Turns and
avenge.
stomps up the stairs.
Well, no, that was kind of, that was,
not in
yeah.
any particular hurry.
And then tiptoes up the stairs.
Yeah, no, I do like the sneak action, which I'm terrible at sneak. No.
Well, I was going with the
it kind of
really
was
slow
just like-
movement.
Yeah, it was more just like, I keep disappointing Gorum, even though I'm trying to get in his good books, and it's just like, really testing me here, Gorum. I will go avenge my teammate.
Well, you are the one who did run from combat.
Yeah, I can't imagine his tenants were that difficult.
Yeah.
His main tenet is never retreat from combat.
So the first thing I do is retreat.
And he's definitely paying attention to you now that you've called out on him once while retreating.
Yes. My little pocket goat hopefully is, like, not stabbing me in the neck for this. He probably is. Yes, so I don't know how many actions it takes to get up the stairs.
How many would you like it to take? 10? 15?
Yeah. Just how slow are you walking?
I'm walking how I would normally walk upstairs, thank you guys. I don't know how far down I was.
Well, you would have been down the bottom.
Okay, so just
So that would have been about 70 feet upstairs.
Took me 2 moves to get there.
Okay, so I can't actually, if I take 3 actions to get up the stairs, I still wouldn't actually be up the top
Nope.
if I was at the bottom.
But you had retreated. You successfully got to the bottom. It's so much easier to go down than it is to go up.
Actually, sorry. If I take 3 actions, that's bang on 75 feet, so I would end my 3rd turn if I was 75 feet down at the back, up at the top of the stairs.
Okay, you're standing right behind Quarter.
Cool.
You're backing Quarter up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently I can do it.
So, just so you know, that is roughly what the creature looks like.
Oh, lovely. It looks friendly. Can we give him a hug?
Yes, you can. Okay, so you also notice that all your clothing has taken on a red color.
I'm sorry.
That's hilarious.
Gorum has provided me
With a challenge worthy of you.
incentive. This is the bane I've gotten for running away, isn't it?
It is.
Yep.
Don't worry, you could have called upon Gorum earlier while you were upstairs and he would have still given you the red color, just so it would have stopped him attacking anyone else. Okay, so it is now Sparky's turn. You are on your back staring up at Parry, who is not looking in your direction at all. With Willie looking down at you with that look of concern while still holding your hair.
No, look at WTF.
Well, I'm doing it from Sparky's perspective.
Yeah, the Sparky guy looks at her hands, no daggers in her hands anymore.
You are completely daggerless. You only have your clan dagger.
Whoa, what happened? I'm just a bit shaken at the moment, so I'm just going to lay down here, just go, you can release my hair if you'd like, please. That's all I ask. That's my whole turn. I'm shocked.
If it's a free action.
Yep.
Too many deaths and too many three sessions, Martin. Is a bit too much for me, okay?
Well, you didn't die this time. You came close.
Pretty close. I was just rolling a new clerk, by the way, in the background, so yeah. Yeah. But anyway. I'm just in shock, so my whole run is moon shock and just wait for people to release my hair and things like that.
Okay, so the demon bellows out, challenge accepted, as it charges at Cordar, going for Duzhar behind, trying to knock Cordar out of the way with a sweeping blow.
In a 5 foot wide passage.
Yeah, I didn't say he was smart. Okay, so that makes it a 35.
35 is a hit.
Okay, so that makes it 18 slashing damage plus 2 evil damage.
So,
2 evil damage. So that makes it
total of 30. Total of 20.
total of 20. We can go for 30 if you like, but I did roll 20.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, so that didn't seem to work, so he's now going to try to throw a spell on Cordar. I'm sure this one will work perfectly. If only I actually had it in the book.
One of the spells they haven't copied across.
Yeah. It is frustrating when we do that. That's why I still have this book. Which I should be referring to because they share the names. Okay, so seeing as he can't knock you out of the way, he casts Dimension Door to appear behind Duzhar.
Does that create an attack opportunity?
It will create an attack of opportunity for you.
Well, I will take a second then to disrupt such cowardly actions. 19 plus. Would normally be 19, but it's minus 1 equal 37.
37, that becomes a critical hit. You have the ability to affect spell casting with your, I think there's a mage disrupting feat.
Not specifically, no. He's got anything special against them, except the idea that he can swing, and, well, maybe the damage will be enough to actually disrupt the concentration. I'm not really sure how that works in Fifth.
I believe you've got to have the actual feat.
I can't have that. Okay. But you said it was a critical kill or just a hit?
It was a critical.
Yeah.
I'm probably thinking of a different edition though for that one.
I know there is certain that specialise in doing it, but I don't know whether they're doing this I said it don't. But it 20 points of damage, magical crushing damage, and 6 points of persistent fire.
Just seeing
Maybe 20 to me, I did 20 back. I'm not going to find if you're losing exact damage to it, but maybe one point around.
I think it's the sustaining is the best way of breaking things.
Okay. Actually, I'm not. I haven't looked at spellcasting in combat to know how the computation will work, so I'm not making any statement on it.
Okay, so you deal 20 damage to him.
And 6 points of persistent fire.
Okay, so that brings us to Willie's turn.
Luckily, I'm going to rush. Well, because I've already dropped Sparky's hair. as my free action, I'll say, stay here, rest, and I'll run up the stairs, and basically 2 moves takes me to 70, which will take me up behind the monster, I assume.
Yep.
It's still dimension door behind Doomsday, didn't it?
I believe it did.
Yep, so I'll give
Yep,
it a
happy with it.
Hadouken in the back.
You got the Hadouken in the back?
I hope. What do you get for flanking?
Generally, its armor class is normally reduced if it can have the...
Well, in this edition, it counts as being off guard, presumably, or you get the opportunity. You get the.
Well, I'll let you apply that if it is applicable.
I'm just reading
Yep.
what it actually says for what... this is 437, did it say? Attack of opportunity, 473. I always get dyslexic with numbers, which is why I don't do
Yes.
actual things with it. Okay, so Jeremy, because you actually got a critical hit on that, he didn't actually teleport.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
what it states here, if your attack is critical and the trigger was a manipulate action, which his spell was, you disrupt that action.
Right.
So you literally stopped him teleporting.
It's
It's worth looking it up.
It's what I would have liked, but unfortunately, next time I get the make it go, it's a bit annoying because actually having him behind Dukes would have been quite good. Dukes would have been there.
Pathfinder Core, my character can't get through.
Lunch box Dukes
So
going to give me more time. So,
Stand behind.
Stand behind Duzhar. Okay, so Willie lines up behind Duzhar and it's now Cordar's go.
I'm here when you go down, Duzhar. Don't worry.
Not if, when.
You got my back, I got Cordar's back. Is this how this is working?
This is what I'm kind of thinking that's how it's going to work.
but
So Cordar does believe with his strike, the creature now looks bloodied.
Oh, good job.
Meaning it's probably powered up some of its abilities.
Yeah. Well, I will go for another attack if anyone. 7, 10, 29.
29. That is a hit.
Uh, 9, 13 points of magical flashing and 4 points of fire.
How much damage?
What to say? 13 points of magical flashing.
And 4 points of fire.
Yep.
So that's 17 points.
Because I forgot to do it like possibly last time, my second action will be raise my shield again,
Yep.
and then third action will be a second attack. I realise you can do the right shield as the first action, not the third action. 15 plus 19, 14, 15. Yeah.
28, you got another hit.
Oh, that actually did decent damage. 13, 17, and 5 points of fire.
17 and 5 points of fire. Okay, and that means you're all pointed out.
Yep, that's all my action.
And parry. Apparently, the only people to heal are up the stairs.
Well, or himself.
What would Parry like to do?
Parry's still with Sparky, yeah?
Parry is still with Sparky, who is having that look of everything's gone away as Sparky's staring up blankly.
Your beautiful eyes as I just wander in dreaming state.
They can reach you, you've got him tattooed on your chest or on your back, by the time.
Yeah. So Parry has done what he needs to do here, and he's going to go towards the evil thing.
Okay, apparently you're going to be fourth in line.
Yeah, that's fine.
You mean you're not going to cast a spell through everyone else and hit it at the end?
I don't think I'll be able to get there at 2 moves, would I?
Well, you could literally throw a spell up the stairwell.
Okay, yeah. A 5-foot package is a great place to do a lightning bolt.
Well, the thing is, can I see it?
You can see it at the top of the stairs. It does have cover, but you can see it.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's rather horny.
Yes. Okay.
That's what she said.
Well, it does happen to have 6 horns on its forehead. Maybe there's a seventh one in there, so do you like to have 7s?
Oh. Sure, we're going to go for oh, what the? We are going to go for a we're going to go for a Thunderstrike at 2nd level.
Thunderstruck. Oh.
So it gets to make a reflex save.
So what is the range of your Thunderstruck?
It's 120 feet.
Well, definitely within range. And what's his save?
Reflex.
Okay, so that makes it a... So he gets a 24 on his... Oh, sorry. 28 on his reflex. I was looking at the wrong save.
So he 16. Not critically. So he
So you've got a basic save.
It is a basic save, basic reflex.
Yeah. So take half damage.
half damage of 2d12. And 2d4 smoke.
I do love how there are so many different conditions, so it applies the clumsy condition. I'm so glad I got this deck of conditions. It makes it easier than having to always pull out the screen or book.
Has it got metal armor?
He does not have metal armor.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. So it gets dealt 11 points of electricity damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then it gets dealt 2 points of sonic.
Okay, so it looks as if it is the buffest wizard known to man kill stealing over the top of everyone as he hits the creature with lightning from afar, and with a sonic boom it just disappears into nothingness with a "How to catch you, parry."
Yay! I made friends.
Yeah, making friends.
Making
People like
friends.
me.
More popularity. Perfect.
As you did manage to send it back from whence it came.
Yay.
No. Did it leave any remaining remains behind, or
It does not. But there is still the gemstone in the center of the summoning circle.
yep.
I'm sure it hasn't
Okay.
reset already.
But I'll take a step to it up the stairs, let's get the top again touched up, and just look and make sure that apparently nothing else has changed, nothing else coming out.
Nothing else is coming out.
I'll follow Cordar and support him in case the thing comes back. And I assume we move over towards the gem, Cordar?
No, we should go and check one of the other packages. Can we just work on the idea that at this stage we're trying to get out of here,
Oh, bugger that.
not going into other places and creating other problems?
Where did my dagger drop, man?
What was that, Mark?
Where did my dagger drop?
Willie seems to have picked up your daggers.
Okay, we can touch your dagger, assuming they're not in the circle.
They are in the circle, but he picks them up.
And I walk over to the gem.
Okay, so you you basically pick up what appears to be a bright orange gemstone in an oval
In an oval.
oval shape.
Oh, okay.
Not that, yeah. An oval-shaped gemstone.
It doesn't immediately come to mind what sort of gemstone it is.
I'll slip it into a pocket, assuming I've got one. Pocket, that is.
Oh no, here it is. It's a carnelian.
Carnelian.
Okay.
Alright.
Of course, it has to actually say it after they describe it all.
Yeah. I slip it into a pocket and then I'll move across back down the stairs towards Sparky.
Okay. Apparently, Willie didn't trigger anything. Willie may be immune to triggering things. Who knows?
I am that also.
Okay. Cordar, whenever pick and pull the stairs, everyone's upright and say, well, now, do we want to stop and actually patch people up before moving on? And
Sure.
if we are moving on, can we work on the idea of if it doesn't look like something's going to get us out of here, don't touch it.
I go up to Sparky.
Sparky's not going to say a word, just look at the stain of Cordo right now.
I walk up to Sparky,
Yes.
hand you the knife, your daggers,
Yep.
put my hand in my pocket, pull out the gemstone,
Yep.
hand it to you.
I'll just say.
Are we stopping here for a bit to patch up?
Sure,
Yeah, whatever.
sure.
Okay.
Don't worry, the kill-stealing party healer will save the day.
Well, who's patching?
Well, he is the buffest wizard known to man, after all.
I'm not our first wizard known to man. And
I think it's at the highest benefit, actually, by the way, I think.
and I give everyone the good touch.
Yeah, they've only got +12.
Well,
Who can I heal right now, Martin? Because I think I've healed a lot of them recently, so...
You could
you
probably.
you do first aid on any, like you can do treat wounds on anybody if we're stopping for the 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever it is, except for Duzhar.
Oh, why not? You're no fun. Oh, no. Okay,
I'm not telling you can't do this.
do I hear a voice in my head saying, do that, do that? Do I say that?
No, your pocket god that you have actually forbade you of assisting Duzhar with healing.
I'm trying for a comment from my pocket god as well, by the way. I haven't heard anything yet, so...
Oh no, it did give you comments earlier.
Oh, no, it was after my almost dying situation. Yeah.
Of your almost dying situation, it just didn't care. It wasn't of interest to it.
Okay. I'll like just to heal myself, if that's okay, man. So,
You want to do healing on yourself for 10 minutes?
yep. Yeah, I'm just going to do 15 check, DC 15.
Oakley dokley.
Is Parry doing anything in the 10 minutes?
Oh, he'll call her.
And I've got a 16. I just passed. Yeah.
Luckily, you didn't go for 20.
Yeah. Another 8 points, I believe. Yeah. It's 2d8, isn't it?
It is 2d8.
And I can do that in 10 minutes because I've got battle menace.
You can do it again in 10 minutes, yes. Or
Yeah.
like you actually do it continuously.
Yeah. Oh no, I can have it continuous feet. So
Yeah, that's okay. You can do it continuously.
Okay, so what was Parry's healing on Cordar?
DC 20, and I get 24.
So it's just 2d8 plus 10.
2d8 plus 10. Quarter gets 20 hit points back.
Back to full effectively.
And then I'll...
2 points of damage.
you can heal yourself.
But that's
I was about to say,
effectively,
I turn my attention to myself as well.
And I'll do a second run myself. That's right, Mum.
Okay.
I'll still go for DC 15. So.
And I'll just do a DC 20.
24 for me. That's a 38.
I love my...
Presumably joint really on walking out now that you've been patched up.
And I got 11.
Are you still on a mutant friend?
Yep. He's down the stairs in that bowl area. He never actually went up the stairs to follow you.
Yep, happy with that.
He's sort of staring mindlessly at a few things.
Yeah.
Parry's a narcissistic son of a bitch, that's for sure. Natural 20 for a 36.
Yeah.
On a healing on himself.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, you are the buffest healer known to man.
I don't think it's 36 healed, I think it was 36 on the roll, so it's still 48 plus 10.
Yeah, it's still been 48 plus 10, but I'm pretty sure even with the 48, even if I rolled 4 ones, I would have been healed up to full, so...
You are healed up to full. You are definitely back to being buff.
Perfect. Probably people are a bit grossed out about how well I touched myself, but, you know.
I'm sure there's oil involved and glimmer and maybe a bit of some of that sparkle dust.
Inappropriate noises.
So people happy to look at the next staircase then, the one that originally Porter was standing nearby, I think.
Parry gets his compact mirror out. But yes, I think we should get out of here before we set off any more traps, blow ourselves up.
How many more demons in?
Yeah.
Go up the other set of stairs that haven't been gone yet, or Porter will.
But Parry's made 2 new friends. One who's actually somewhat helpful and one that's possibly terrifying. And your guess is whichever one you think it is.
I'm not sure who the second friend is. Like, yes, you've got mutant man, but who's the other one in particular?
The one that said they'll be back for me.
And hey, with your mutant friend, you can really relive those tentacle dreams.
Yes.
Okay, going up the stairs.
Okay, climbing up the stairs, you find yourself in a large, elegant chamber. The walls are lined with rose-tinted marble. Coiling, 6-headed serpent symbols grace the marble floor. Through they are worn and tarnished. 2 semicircular alcoves enclosed by thick metal bars are in the north wall, each containing 4 short stone pedestals, each adorned with a large red gemstone and supporting a tarnished golden urn. Between the 2 alcoves stands another marble pedestal, a huge orb of rose-coloured crystals set deep into it. Archways to the east open into a large side room in which half of the floor drops away into a yawning pit.
Well, Porter will basically follow the left-hand wall around the room, heading to actually look to see if there's exits. Not going to touch anything yet, just looking for exits. So when he gets to the pit, he'll look down the pit.
Okay, looking down the pit, he's scattered with the fragmented bones of people.
How deep does it appear to be?
Looks to be 30 feet deep.
This is Sparta.
And as you're looking down, you see what appears to be a wraith of a woman start to crawl up towards you, followed by the wraith of 2 children.
As long as they're not skeletons, that's okay. I'm guessing we're going to initiative.
Well, that would be a good time to go into initiative.
Yay!
Have the rest of the party got into the room at all, or were you still standing outside while Gordo was doing so?
Up to the players.
Gordo's on 19 for initiative.
I would have done my healing and then followed Corda.
How many?
I'm sure the party was going up the stairs, but
Yeah, I would have followed you up there, but not stay at the front. And not decide not to touch anything. for the
They
next 2 minutes.
did 20 minutes of healing. As I'm looking up wraiths and funny things to throw at you.
Oh, thank you,
Race
Martin.
and funny things to throw at us.
Because he
I
can.
love it. I love it when Martin just arbitrarily says that. It's just like, give me a minute.
So Cordar's alerted us to the fact that the undead are crawling up the side of the pit.
rubber chickens are a funny thing to throw.
I can do that too. I could throw an infernal rubber chicken if you like.
I didn't go infernal, like I said, rubber chicken.
Well, I always enhance things. That's the job of a GM.
Now, did Cordo have for us to do our healing, or did he just go straight up?
No, this was after we stopped the healing. We had 20 minutes to go to the bottom of the staircases, and then when people were ready, we were going up. Because apparently no one was doing Duzhar, so...
If they're not in the room, can I roll a stealth check on this one, though?
You weren't stealthing before it happened.
Okay, that's fair enough.
You didn't declare I'm stealthing up behind people.
No, that's fair. That's...
Or stealthing into the room while Cordo was going around the edge.
No, I didn't say it, so I didn't do it.
So, what is Duzhar's initiative?
We're just using perception, is that right?
At this stage, yes, unless you can justify another one.
Nope, I'm good. Because I have a 31 upgraded. I rolled a nat 20 on my initiative.
Nice.
Okay. Sparky.
I rolled a 5 on my dice, yet I got a 22, so I do have a high perception. But in roll, I'm happy to go last this time. I don't want to go first
Really?
anymore.
16.
So,
The waves have got to come out of the well first anyway, so...
And parry.
Cordo's the one standing over them.
Parry.
so I get
What is Parry's initiative?
A whopping 15 on a 2.
So apparently Parry is going last.
Eh,
As much as Sparky wanted to go last, Sparky is definitely way up the list.
damn it.
And I'm sure Sparky's going to hear some words on Sparky's turn.
I said that as a player, not a character. I'm just going to put it out there.
Okay, so Duzhar, what would you like to do as a free action before the round begins?
so these ghouls are crawling out of the pit.
No, some
off the wall from a pit.
some
Cordo's
spiritual
looking over.
some spiritual people coming to teach you about Scientology.
Basically,
Check your
Cordo's on the
thinking
other
levels.
side of the room, looking down a pit and said, undead.
Can I, as my surprise round action, Hunter's Mark the closest one, I guess?
Sure, I'll say you're standing next to Cordar looking down the pit and you Hunter's Mark the woman, the boy, or the girl wraith.
The woman.
Okay, you Hunter's Mark the woman. Looks like a mother and 2 children.
Great.
That's okay, it's not too bad for Parry. Or Duzhar.
I mean, I'm pretty certain that Willie's the expert at returning the undead to their final resting place.
Okay, as you pick the mother as your target, the wraith girl rises up before you because she actually got a higher initiative roll. The crit gave you the action before everything started.
Yep. Yep.
And she goes to do a bad touch on Duzhar.
Hey.
And apparently Duzhar has plot armor.
Yep.
As you see these hands sort of stop an inch before your face. Sort of has that spread like it's touching the wall.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
But you do feel a little bit of your ability to see colour start to fade.
Fine.
So it looks as if it has the ability to drain you if it touches.
Tingly.
So that will be that creature's turn. It's now your go as the wraith girl is in front of you. Looks like a 6 or 7 year old child.
But it's the mother who you've marked.
It's
That is
the mother
correct.
bird, so she hasn't come up over the wall yet, has she?
She has not, because it's not her turn.
No.
Usually, the only person who rolled lower than her was Parry.
No, wow.
I'm amazing.
The kid rolled really well though. Jeez. Do you know what?
You allowed to attack something you haven't marked and keep the mark on the mother?
Sorry. I missed all of that, Jeremy.
I was just asking, like, is it something where you've got to transfer your mark to the daughter, or can you attack the daughter and leave the mark on the mother and you just attack the daughter without the benefit of the mark?
I can attack the daughter without the benefit of the mark, or I can spend an action to move the mark.
Yeah. Can you then remark the mother later?
Yeah, I can freely swap whose
Okay.
mark
Yeah.
just takes an action. No, but I was just gonna say, it's just the first thing I thought when Mark was like, and she appears in front of you, was like, can I just Sparta kick her back into the into the pit?
You could, except she has nobody to touch.
Yeah.
No, I know. Yeah, it's a rape, I know, but I
I
was
kick
just like,
and then my foot disappears.
yeah, I was like,
So like
if
that.
I could, that would be absolutely hilarious. I'll just.
What you need is Parry because the sun shines out of Parry.
Yeah, it really
Well, that
does.
one part of Paris.
I'll just attack her. I mean, I could swap the Hunter's Mark. It doesn't really cost me that much extra. So I don't have to move to attack her anyway, because she's now right in front of me immediately.
She's all ready to be hands-on.
Yeah. Alright, I'll for an action, I'll move the mark. Which is that's kind of annoying, but yeah. I mean, I don't have ranged weapons, so it's not like I could have attacked over the wall anyway. So, I'm going to quick draw my axe. And call on Gorm's strength to beat back these wraiths.
Okay, so As you call on Gorham's Wraith, you feel the other axe in the air before you. Meaning, they're tougher than you.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. I kind of figured. It's good to know.
If they were weaker than you, they might have grown bigger.
Like the last guys? One roll really well, the other one was kind of meh. So the first hit's a 33.
A 33 is a hit, not a crit.
Wow, yeah. And a 27.
And a 27 is a hit, not a crit.
Cool.
If I were to get to about 27 in here, it's like, very hot.
Total of 26 magical slashing damage with the cold iron.
Okay.
Maybe before cold iron heals Wraith, I have no idea.
Unlikely.
Okay, your axes swing right through. What would be a killing blow on a living creature just doesn't seem to phase it too much, but it does seem to affect it. As we move on to Wraith Boy, comes up and goes for quarter. Oh, sorry, do you have more actions? Yes.
Yeah, because I didn't have to move. So Hunter's Mark.
You got one more action.
I do actually have one more action, right?
You do. My mistake. Would you like to swing again?
Yes, please. I only get one axe this time, don't I?
You can only get one axe this time because you can only do your 2 axe once per round.
2 axe once per round, yeah. Sorry, I'm still getting used to
I think it's the anything with the flourish, you can only do 1 flourish a round. So if you've got 2 flourish abilities, you can't do both of them on the same round.
Yeah.
It's making sure.
A pity core spiritual weapon doesn't include ghost cards.
Yeah.
Well, looking at his spiritual weapon is actually Duzhar's second axe. So it's not a spiritual axe, it's a spiritual arm, not a spiritual axe.
It's a spiritual arm, yep, fair enough.
Yeah, spiritual arm, not spiritual weapon. So that is...
So not OP, just P enough.
Yeah. And there's -3 because they're hunted prey. Hitting a total of 30.
You hit but not crit.
But not. I don't even know if I could crit unless I rolled a nat 20 because I rolled a 18 on my first one and 18 on my second one. So. Total of 16 magical slashing with the axe.
Okay, it doesn't seem bloodied yet. But hard to tell when it's a spiritual creature. So the boy does the whole zoom up right in front of Corda and goes for a below the belt punch.
Character nods, goes, let's try, child, let's try.
Wow, nice, more plot armor.
And apparently you have the cod piece of protection.
Let's try.
Hey, it comes with halfway.
And it is confused by the fact that it can't seem to touch. He was going for a bad touch. Okay. So that brings us to Sparky.
Martin?
Yeah.
So it could actually hit and I see it all?
That would be AC of 18 downgraded.
So a total of 8. Or a total of 18?
Total of 18 downgraded.
Okay, yeah. No, so, yeah, that's the miss. That's the critical miss. Yep. Right, critical.
They've got a really good hit. They're unlikely to crit miss with a card critical unless they attack more than once.
Yeah,
And
I thought, oh, hang on, there's always a chance.
most of the time when they fumble on their first attack, they're confused because how the hell can a flesh thing actually stop them?
I presume the attack done on me was a similar, like, 18 or something downgraded.
It was, yes. Okay, so that brings us to Sparky's amazingness to save the day.
Oh, I will quick draw my Ghost Touch thing, which I've been wanting to use this on some of these things for a long time. So,
yep. And you jump on top of it?
Well, you can't jump on top of something that's not existing.
Well, if you're using Ghost Touch, you can. You can do Bad Touch on the Wraith.
How can I flank it? Is it just against...
Well, if you can fly, you can flank them.
Okay.
Or if you can stick to a wall, you might be able to flank them as well.
Okay, I want to get to the one that's on Duzhar and see if I can flank it in some way with my movement. Is that possible? Or?
Yes, it is. You can flank them for a brief moment before you drop 30 feet.
Oh, no, sorry. That makes sense, because I thought they were going to be on the wall. I'm just going to attack it front, next to Duzhar.
So the Wraiths aren't standing on anything. They're completely on nothing.
Yep.
Because they can fly.
I know. So I'm going to just...
They're apparently climbing the wall, but that was just for appearance sake.
So I'm going to go quick throw, which is a free thing, move to the one next to Duzhar, then I attack it, and then I'll have to go for second attack after that.
Okay, let's see how you go.
22?
It just holds up its hand and stops your dagger.
Okay, I'll go for a second one. Shot. So that's my last action.
So the girl denied.
And the other one is not going to be any better. That'll be 24 minus 4, 20.
Okay, so she blocks that one again with her hand and shakes her finger at you.
Damn it. Anytime I get to use my Ghost Touch and I can't even get it. So, okay. Oh, that's it, my turn.
And apparently they have been damned. Yeah. So,
okay, whatever.
That brings us to Cordar. You have the spiritual boy trying to hit you below the belt.
Yep. Well, I will raise my shield and then take a swing. 24 AC.
You managed to hit.
Managed to hit. Wow. 9, 4, 13. 13 points of magical slashing and 1 point of fire.
Okay. Okay, you're feeling like you're waving a bit ineffectively here, but you do manage to do something.
I'm currently expecting that I'm not doing normal mace damage, but we'll give it another swing.
And so last action?
Yeah, that got your last action.
Raised the shield, did an attack, and now going for a
second attack, which is 13, 8. It'll be the same number. 8 plus 19 minus 3, 22.
22, okay. 24. Okay, you hit again.
12 points of magical slashing and this time 5 points of fire.
Okay, so you do strike again and you aren't feeling the love. Okay,
The council.
so Willie,
Is there a room next to Cordata?
there is room next to Corda where you're literally next to both the Wraith in front of Duzhar and the Wraith in front of Corda. Or you could just be the one on the other side of Corda.
I'll be the one on the other side of Cordata.
Okay. Only one against you then.
Yeah. So, stance, move, attack.
Yes, you're going for the boy.
I feel sorry, but again, as I Hadouken, character goes, nice try, kid, as a free. The first one's a 25. They're exactly the same numbers as I rolled against the demon. And 33.
Okay, so that becomes 2 hits. No crit.
The gloves are ghost touch.
Mm-hmm.
And before any damage resistance is applied, both damages are together.
Well, anyone does a double strike, I apply the full damage and then do any reduction.
Keeping in mind that you need us to show you these things.
It is useful to remind me.
Yeah. 6, not great. 20 points of slashing damage. And a massive 10 points of positive damage.
Okay, so you feel as if you're a little more effective.
Well, I would hope so with my magical mittens.
So that was 20 of
Slashing.
and 5 of positive.
10.
10 positive.
Yeah.
Okay, the boy is starting to look a bit ragged. You think you have bloodied the boy.
Parts of him start to look a
Mhm.
bit see-through. More see-through.
Okay, so the woman comes up beside Willie, and you can see the anger in her eyes as she's looking at you.
Sons. He touched me!
As she seems to be going directly for your heart.
No!
And just stopped getting a 20 by a refraction as it rolled over to a 2. So that means the first strike is a 19.
That's a miss.
And she goes in for a second strike, being her third action.
Hey, come on, we can talk about this. There's no need to be...
And that one makes it
Well, it's really gonna be it.
28.
Yep, good enough.
Well, this is going to hurt. I'm going to have to look up some conditions.
Yeah. Undead tend to do those nasty things to you.
Okay, so that is 16 points of life being pulled out of your heart.
Yep.
You know, hand right into the chest and yank. And and it gains life back from that.
Yep.
Has no damage, so. But you.
Sorry, under the 3.5 and I think part of the first.
Well, it's
edition
temporary
Pathfinder,
hit points.
So you get temporary hit points. Not that I'm trying to do myself over or anything, but.
That is correct. And you get to make a fortitude saving throw.
Yay me! And I failed.
What did you get?
I got a 17.
A 17. Okay, so you have become drained 1.
Yay!
Which means she's reduced your maximum hit points.
Yep. I'm similar to the rest of the party.
So drained is a penalty to your constitution checks as well as fortitude saves. And you lose hit points equal to your level times your max times the level of drained. So you actually lose hit points and your maximum goes down at the same time. So you take another 5 points of damage and your hit points reduce.
Okay.
So how much
You've got the pub.
how much damage did I have it do to you?
I thought it was 16.
So damage 16, so I'll do 21 and then I'll reduce your maximum. by 5, so that makes you 78. As I note down on here, the nice conditions. Everyone's getting a pile of them. This is a brutal place. Okay, so that was her 3 actions. And because of all that, we're now at the bottom of the ranks. Parry. The buffest wizard known to man.
Let's go.
Yeah, as you can see, a mother of the 2 Wraith children attacking Willie in retaliation for beating up her boy. So there is still some connection to the family.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll meet some of those you killed later on.
Yeah.
It does happen.
Harry is going to
Seduce the Wraith.
Give me a big number kiss.
I will throw my positive energy kiss into it.
The opposite of a succubus.
He is going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement on the Mother Wraith.
Okay.
So it is a Fortitude save.
What is the saving
Fortitude.
DC?
Yeah. Perfect. 22.
I think they could get another 1.
That's a 1.
Not your 1.
That's a 1.
Okay.
DC was 22.
They're not immune to status effects.
Depends on what the status effect does.
Attribute drain.
So you cast an enfeeblement.
Actually, I'm not entirely certain if people have much effect on incorporeal and dead people.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I'm talking about fire, so.
Certainly, if it can have an effect, it can have an effect.
Mm-hmm.
What does enfeeble do?
Use the strength.
Enfeebled is negative to strength attack, damage, and athletic checks. I know. They're hated.
There's quite a few on the party at the moment, huh?
Yes.
I thought I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 at the moment. A couple of them at level 2.
Okay, so the negatives to her strength is so amazing. So basically she's at -8 for her strength. She doesn't use it.
Perfect.
But she's all dex, is she?
Yep. Her attacks are all dex.
Yeah.
Of course they are.
They have the
So
finesse.
you need to inflict calamities on them, not enfeebled.
Yeah.
Okay,
But yeah.
Parry feels better. He got the spell off. It was perfect. The Wraith just looked at him and went, and just seemed to enjoy taking the magic.
Yeah, that guy. The rate goes to get the one we say. They're sorry for the critical failure.
That's it.
Have you got nibble access? We're going to put an action spell.
That was a 2-action spell. I don't have any 1-action spells.
Okay, so that brings us to Wraith Girl. Wraith Girl goes to try to give Duzhar a rather painful punch. More bad touch. As this bad touch is a 33.
Shit. That, I think, is a magic number for a crit hit. I have a AC of 23.
So a crit hit it is. That's going to suck for you. Okay, so it is dealing 18, which then goes to 36 points of negative life sucked out of you.
36, sorry, did you say?
Yep. And now you get to make a fortitude save.
Are you still drained? Because that's you've got a minus one at the moment.
I've only got -1 drained.
Yeah, so you drained one but you have the rest.
So that's probably a -5 to my max health.
Well, and a -1 on con and fort dex.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I rolled 18 on the dice, so 17. I'll take that off now. 30 fort save.
Okay, so you resist having more of your essence yanked out as you feel all the colors start to fade around you.
Tingly. More tingles. Actual tingles this time.
Okay. She goes for a second strike.
Dude.
Yeah, I'll do it.
So that is a 32, not a card crit, off by 1.
Not a card critical, yeah. But a hit.
Crit.
Still hurts.
Alright, we're feeling
Okay, so that makes it another 17 points of life yanked out.
Has a day passed?
A day has passed since you fell down and got back up again.
I fall down and get back up again.
No, it hasn't. Didn't you fall down and get back up again against Walking Worms?
I believe she did.
Against who, sorry?
The Worm that walked.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I believe you did.
That was effectively the first encounter of today.
Oh, that was the first encounter of today.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was after we rested up, and then Sparky was surprised when he came back down and found people dead wounded again.
Yep.
Okay.
I fall down
So,
and I don't get back up.
apparently you are now speaking to the Sandpoint Devil.
Oh, I'm
Because you
speaking
were
to
on wounded too, because no one healed you. And it was a critical strike.
them.
Apparently there is a horse laughing at you.
I'm sure he is having an absolute ball watching us go through this place.
And so it says, so minion, how shall you serve me? As you think about that, we will move on to the next person.
Oh, come on, I had perfect comeback just there.
Sure, what's your perfect comeback?
I was going to say, I am not your minion yet.
Oh, he says, now you are.
Am I?
You have died.
Did I?
You were dead.
How am I dead?
You were on,
Wounded too.
and you got critically hit.
Which
Or
is
was
2
I
points.
already on wounded too?
You were?
Yeah, up to the attack against the worm that walked.
I thought the healing I got took away wounds.
No, it was a battle medicine. It didn't get rid of
It was a
wounded.
battle medicine, not a 2 wounds.
I thought I got healed after.
Nope, they skipped you. We kept track of it all.
What I attempted to heal you because no one else was trying it.
Yeah.
He said he's not like good at one because he's lacking wisdom.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was
No one else got to do it.
wounded too.
If it wasn't a critical hit, you would have been on dying 3.
Yeah. Right. Sorry, I didn't have any wounded listed from last week, so I must have forgotten to have that on there.
Luckily, the GM is keeping track of that all.
Yeah, well, I kept track of the actual total damage fine, but I thought I'd been healed like normal healing to get rid of that after the worm.
Don't worry, I've got notes for you to be checked for septic malaria, and that Parry is giving you battle medicine.
Oh, sweet, awesome. All right. What so I'm now a minion of the.
So you now get to think about that as we move over to Wrathboy, who is now going for Willy.
As you would. Give it your best shot, boy.
He goes for a junk punch.
Yep. And he misses.
That is a 21.
Misses.
He tries again. For a Hadouken junk punch.
Come on. Put your effort in. And he misses.
And so that is even worse. He goes for a third Hadouken punch.
Okay, so
Apparently you got plot armor.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be a 22.
He misses.
So apparently your junk punch protection is all in place.
Okay, he's just doing this little dance. Come on, boy. I know you've got it in ya.
Okay, Sparky. Next to you, you see Duzhar start to fall into the gap, into the pit.
Oh, dude.
I can't do anything about that.
Then Duzhar falls into the pit
No. Plunk.
with a sickening crunch at the end.
So yeah, no way my strength thing is going to hold up Duzhar. So I'm going to quick draw the other dagger, start both daggers out,
Yep.
and do this twin fade again. See how I go.
Okay.
I've got the doubling rings, so both daggers will have ghost touch on them. So just for
All
your
good.
reference. Okay. First attack. I hate this dice. That's a 19.
Okay, the girl just stops your attack again as if it's an easy thing to do.
And then the next one. Oh, I seriously hate the dice tonight. Seriously. That's a 19 as well.
Okay, so she managed to stop both swings with her hands, almost like wax on, wax off.
And
Remembering that she's technically off guard against that attack.
yeah, but yeah, it's off guard, and I still wouldn't have did it. But I think so.
Even with off guard, she still manages to deflect it.
So I think it's 24. Yeah. Well, that's me. I'm done. I'm going to get smacked next turn. So yeah.
Okay, Korda, you've just watched Duzhar plummet.
Well, unfortunately, there's 3 races between us and Duzhar, so we'll have to clear those, and then we can climb down and try and find out what happened to Duzhar.
Yeah.
So, Corda will keep swinging at the... I think it was the boy that was in front of him, wasn't it?
It is the boy and the woman.
Yeah, but I think the boy was one he flung out last time.
It
Yes.
was. It's the
Yeah.
one you did massive
Yeah.
damage on with Willie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll keep going for the boy. Oh, natural 20. That'll probably have a good go to hit. Which is currently -3, so that would be 36 AC.
36 AC and natural 20. That brings out a card critical.
Oh, nice. Be good if you can kill this kid. Corda, it'll give you a chance to go after Mum.
Oh, nice damage roll.
Okay, so it's slashing, isn't it?
Magical flashing, yep.
Okay, so ends up being a 4 by crit.
4 times crit.
4 by crit.
4 times crit.
Dude.
So that means 14,
Jesus.
18,
Basically,
yeah,
adds to the crit already.
54 magical slashing damage and the 8 points of persistent fire.
Okay, so you see the child as it was before it turned into a wraith, before it just fades away. Looks as if it had been sacrificed, with the symbol of wrath carved into its chest.
Makes sense on the pit of bone beneath us. And now, second action, raise shield, which I forgot to do first time.
Go after Mum.
And third action, take a swing at Mum.
Who's now staring at you with death eyes.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Don't worry. I'll draw it back to me. No probs.
Where am I? 9, 25 AC.
That is a hit.
20 AC.
20 AC.
Yeah.
Okay, so she stops your blow from reaching her.
Okay. That be done?
Which brings us to Willie.
You talking?
You've just seen Duzhar fall.
My character feels bad.
And you know the puppies went down too.
What?
Duzhar was carrying the puppies.
And there was that skinny crunch at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Well, nothing we can do until after the fight, but...
It's always good to pull heartstrings in the middle of the fight.
That was more like the seconds.
26.
26 is a hit.
So, 2 26s.
You like getting your pairs.
I know, right?
On the plus side end, you don't die except in malaria.
Yeah, true. 11. 18, 24 slashing.
24 slashing.
With 7 points of positive. I'm then gonna try and hit her again.
Okay, it looks like it did affect her. She looks bloodied.
I'm gonna hit her again. So.
All right, put it on the wrong person.
32.
Okay, so 32 is a hit, not a crit.
For another 11 slashing and 10 points of positive.
So 11 slashing, 10 points of positive makes it 21. Okay.
Last but not least, I'll have a third shot because I want this woman gone. 24.
24 is a hit.
So I will do another 14 slashing and 8 points of positive.
Okay, so now she's bloodied, having not been hit before this round. I put it on the girl by accident.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, so now it is her retaliation.
Yes, I'm. As my free action, character's going to say. Well, actually, I've already talked to the boy, so yeah. Sorry.
Okay, she's going for you because, well, currently you're the threat.
First,
you are the one that killed her son, but Willie has just done 59 points of damage on her.
I'm not denying that there's different logic for it for him as well.
Okay.
I've worked on the idea that he's supposed to have the AC to actually defend the hit.
So it makes it 35.
Just a critical. Bastard.
Okay, so that makes it 17. That makes it 34 points of negative energy.
And she heals as well.
And you get to make a fortitude
Yay,
save.
fort save. Fuck me. 19.
19.
Yay!
She
Drains me again.
sucks 2 levels this time because of the crit.
Dude, so I'm drained 3.
You're draining 3. And that means she takes 10 points from you and reduces your hit points by 10, taking you down. Well, actually, you're on 5. You're on a whole 5.
Next attack.
Attack number 2.
Yeah, the least I can do is have another. Oh, that might.
That might miss. So that would be a 19.
Yeah, that's miss.
And she goes for a third attack on you.
Yeah. That'll be a hit.
Let me see. That would be a 25.
Just a hit.
You know the annoying thing?
That takes you down.
If you had been going for quarter mile,
3, 10,
it would have hit once.
10.
So he's on 0 hit points at the moment.
My fortitude for the drain is 22.
22. Okay, so that's another drained.
Yay! Drain 4. These things suck.
Dying 1 for Willie. All that and all I got was dying 1. But she does... Oh, she does can only get so many temporary hit points. I don't think they stack.
Are they temporary if she's been injured?
They're only temporary. They're never anything more than temporary.
Okay. But obviously, the extra part of that is getting it back up to full health. But
So it doesn't add to her health, it just gives her temporary. So she can never recover
oh,
damage.
okay. Yeah.
She gets that after.
And if you've got a maximum number of temporary, then that's certainly good for us.
Well, she got a very high one. So, Parry, you've just seen 2 of your team members fall. Are you going to reach Willie before he topples over the edge?
I fall backwards.
Well, if he grabs you, he can make you fall backwards.
I want to fall
Well,
backwards.
but he's really actually toppling down to the pit.
Willie's on the edge. He could go either way.
You could go either way.
Well, he's in the middle of fighting a creature that is floating in air. And he has struck it 3 times.
True.
Is that the only red?
Order will use effectively a attack of opportunity if Willie's actually falling forward to push him back.
Okay, so you shield bash Willie back onto his back. Thunk.
Okay. So
Willie's safe.
Willie's in front of
There is a Wraith woman and a Wraith girl.
You know.
right, cool.
Both of them have taken out a party member.
First action is battle medicine Willie. Because I haven't battle medicine Willie today.
Okay, you move action, get to him, and battle medicine him. Give me...
Is he not close by to me?
Not... Well, he's not adjacent to you. If he was, you would have been within range of the Wraith.
Yeah, I'm next to the pit. 'Cause I'm fighting.
Where you're effectively on the other side of the room, which I'm assuming puts you about 20, 30 feet away.
Shit.
Well, you can spell, and I'm sure he has 2 rounds in him.
Yeah, bugger it. I'm going to they're all decks.
You know, it's got to be some benefits for being Hartley there. While you're thinking about that, what you're going to do next, I'm going to go over to M and see what Duzhar is thinking while you're standing before the devil.
My goodness. I'm actually just gonna hope that this works, and I'm going to cast 3 actions Force Barrage at the mum.
Okay. A very forceful strike. Maybe she's thinking you're hitting on her.
Yes.
Gotta be careful with these single mums, mate.
Yeah.
You might be a cougar.
Well, she's definitely going for the masculine types.
So how much damage do you do, or how much do you attack roll?
So they automatically hit.
Mm-hmm.
3, 5, 5, 13 damage.
13 damage.
Force damage.
Okay, it has pummeled her, but she's still there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do what I can.
That's good, yeah, like a next missile equivalent, so probably a good option.
Yep.
Okay, Wraith Girl goes for Sparky.
Yo.
And apparently the force is with you as it hits armor class 21.
Which is my armor class.
It is. Well, I guess it is not with you because it was almost a critical hit then because it was paused on 18 for a moment before it rolled over to a 4.
I don't have a high armor class at the moment, unfortunately.
Okay, so she does 18 points of sucky negative damage.
I have to roll fortitude, I assume?
You do.
Fortitude 22.
22, and you get a level of drained.
Oh, wonderful.
No, boom.
Section another 5 points of damage.
And you reduce
Oh,
your
that's
maximum
not
to
good.
60. Okay, so she has a second attack against you.
That's going to hit.
Okay, so that is 28.
That's a hit.
And does 12 points of damage.
Fortitude is...
Remember, it's now -1.
Oh, it doesn't make a difference. It's 11.
It's an 11, so you're now drained 2.
Yow.
Taking 5 more damage and reducing your maximum to 55. And she goes for a third Hadouken.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Okay, so that would be a 19.
I give her the middle finger. Okay.
She takes it.
That's parish stick. Don't take that.
And so that is 15 points of damage.
Join me in death, Sparky.
My mate used to be smart. I was 21, remember?
Oh, sorry. Well, you did say... What? I wasn't sure if she hit or not. In which
So-
case then, she does seem to want that middle finger. Not sure why, but hey, maybe she collects them.
I've got ideas in my head, but I'm not going to say it out loud. Okay.
Okay, so now we, if M's there, we move over to M and see how M wants to deal with the devil.
Well, okay. Scratch my first response. Because I didn't realize I was already on wounded too, so I am actually dead.
And at the same time, you're watching a spiritual form of you rise up out of the pit as a wraith.
Joy! Joy!
So a wraith spawn has been created.
Oh dear.
Not your problem.
No, it'd be your guys' problems, but I'm guessing it has to do with stats, or is it with the stats of a wraith?
It's got the stats of a wraith.
Okay, well that might not be too bad for you guys, maybe?
You've only got one arm, so therefore only have one full attack.
Well, it only gets one action.
If you raise 4, it's not a full raise. Until we kill the controlling one, then it comes full again, like we had with the other.
Which
tower.
means if you kill the Duzhar wraith before you kill the girl wraith, Duzhar wraith doesn't become a real wraith.
Thank God.
Yeah.
And apparently you and the Sandpoint devil are watching you attack the rest of the party.
Awesome. I kind of look at the Sandpoint devil, and I will say, I might be under your command now, but I will fight you at every chance I get.
Cool, it says. It's happy with that.
You happy with that? Sweet.
It won the challenge.
Let's go.
Okay, so then we have that was the Wraith girl. We've got Duzhar. Wraith boy's being killed. Now it's Corda.
Okay.
Wraithy.
I will.
As you can see, the third wraith has risen up and is now floating up near Sparky.
Yeah. The first action will be raise shield. The next action will be to take a finger thumb. 18 plus 15 is actually 34.
34 is a critical hit. Apparently she was too busy congratulating her girl for making a wraith.
15, 19, 38 points of magical flashing and 7 points of persistent fire. Although she actually already had persistent fire, didn't she?
She did, but you managed to take her out.
Managed to take her out?
Yep. She was on 2 hit points because of your persistent fire.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Mummy goes poof.
Mummy goes poof. You see that she's also, when she was alive, she was sacrificed with the symbol of Wraith cut into her chest.
Not surprising.
Okay, so...
at least if we all die here now, the next party coming through, they'll get the shock of having one of the race not having been sacrificed at the symbol of death.
Yes.
Okay, so that's action 2.
I've got a third action.
Yeah.
Which one's closer, girl or Duzhar?
Duzhar Wraith is closer. It's actually within range.
I'll go with Duzhar Wraith then. 10 plus 16. Let's see, 26.
26 is a hit.
Eight, 12 points of magical flashing and 4 fire. As he used a free action time. That's not good news. Pretty much Duzhar coming up. A spiritual form of Duzhar coming up.
And Duzhar in the spiritual world feels the pain of being stabbed by Korda. Okay.
And that's my free action, son.
So that brings us to Willie, who is doing his death saves.
What do I need?
You got to roll a d20 and get more than 11.
More than 11.
Yep.
Well, 11 plus
11 plus.
Dead of dying condition, isn't it?
Dead plus dying. Oh, sorry, 10 plus dying.
Yeah, 10 plus dying, so 11.
I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10, so you're now undying too.
Yay.
As part of your escapes. Okay, so that brings us to Parry. Do you wish to target Duzhar Wraith or Boy Wraith?
How about both?
Well, you know, if you kill Boy Wraith, Duzhar Wraith becomes full Wraith.
Oh wait, if I don't kill Boy Wraith?
If you kill...
If you take Duzhar Wraith currently is a bit weaker than the standard, but if you kill the boy first,
yeah,
it becomes full strength Wraith.
Cool. I'm going to target both with Electric Arc.
Okay.
So they both get a reflex save, which is probably the best thing because they're all dex based, but at least I'm hitting 2 targets rather than 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so Boy Wraith gets a 30. Duzhar Wraith gets a 27.
So they both succeed, so they both take half. Which is actually okay. So it is at 3rd level, so it is 3d4 plus 8. Points, yeah, 6 points of electric damage.
Okay, you see minor damage on Duzhar Wraith and no damage on the Girl Wraith. Temporary hit points. And because it was electric, it was lightning, it wasn't,
Resistance.
didn't get through the resistance.
Of course. That was great.
Excellent. Is that your whole reaction?
I'll move to... Oh, did Willie make a death save?
He did, and failed.
Wait. Okay, cool. I'll move over to Willie as my third action.
Okay, you're now next to Willie, and we'll see if he does a critical fail and becomes a Wraith and chokes you out.
Yes.
Okay, so Sparky.
Yep.
You also know that if you take out Girl Wraith, then Duzhar Wraith will probably munch you.
No, either way, I'm kind of munched, so I'm just going to keep stabbing till I can stab no more.
You can reach Duzhar Wraith.
Oh.
And Duzhar Wraith is probably easier target.
Okay, I'll move to Duzhar Wraith.
You don't have to move, it's within range.
Okay. Well, I'll stab Duzhar Wraith then. Okay.
Okay.
Are you doing your twin flank again?
Yeah, I'm going to do my twin flank again, so... I can't get a sneak attack otherwise anyway. So.
Sneak attack will not work on Wraiths. No matter how much you try, you don't get one.
They don't take precision damage?
They do not take precision damage.
Oh, okay.
It may not work doing twin flank then. You may... As long as the people actually will change to your attack anyway.
Stab with my ghost touch dagger. That was 22, which is a miss, I assume.
22 hits Duzhar Wraith.
Oh, that's okay, yeah.
Okay, are you getting it?
Yeah. Sorry, Duzhar. That's 10 points of piercing magical ghost touch damage.
How much? 10 points?
10 points, yeah.
Okay, so Duzhar Wraith takes 10 points of damage.
Then I say, sorry, Duzhar again, and stab Duzhar again. So.
And Spiritual Duzhar actually feels the pain in the presence of the Sandpoint Devil as it's saying, gee, your friends are killing you.
Do I hear something back on my mind saying, yes, yes, yes?
You are getting a rah, yay, Sparky, rah, in the back of your head.
Okay.
I mean, Duzhar just kind of shrugs at the Sandpoint Devil, just like, yeah, you know.
That works.
I don't blame them for killing the
I got a
race.
17 on the second one, Martin. So,
You got a 17 on the second?
yeah, that's a miss, I think.
Not quite far enough.
Okay, then I'll roll a third time. Wow, I got a number above 10. Jesus, what did that thing? Anyway, so that'll be... 23?
That's it.
Okay. See, I can actually hit it eventually.
Yeah, so wouldn't it hit the Girl Wraith, but it does hit the Duzhar Wraith.
You hit it off the ground.
9 points of ghost touch, magical piercing. So.
Okay, so Duzhar Wraith is definitely look like it's taken a beating.
And then I shrug and go. I sigh because I know what's next coming to me. So, yeah.
Well, I don't know, the girl might go for Cordo, who's taken out his brother and her mum.
Yeah, I got a feeling either way I'm going to be stabbed. So.
Okay, so Wraith Girl's leaving Minion to look after you and provokes attack of opportunity if you have the attack of opportunity class feature.
Not on my road.
Okay, and moves over to Duzhar and has 2 actions to attack with. Moves over to Cordar and has 2 actions to attack with.
Yeah.
First one is a measly 20.
A 20 will miss, assuming that Cordo makes the armor standard shield makes effective.
Her attacks do not bypass stuff.
Marvelous.
And she gets a natural 1, which means she overextends, and I'll give Duzhar an attack. Cordar an attack of opportunity.
What could natural 1 end up being?
Natural 1 would end up being a 13.
A 13 would be a card carrying critical miss.
Well, we'll see what happens then.
Do you want me to do the AO or?
Hey, we'll see what the card does, and it might be something completely hilarious. Okay, melee attack. Okay, she's dazzled until the end of their next turn.
Very cool. Hey, that means you might get the off guard.
Everything is concealed from them.
Right?
Everything is concealed from them.
Everything is concealed. Yeah, but unfortunately, they couldn't make really damage. Don't remember you admit that. But it does make it a little bit easier to hit properly.
Except for the fact that they have life sense and they don't actually see. So
Yeah,
I might
fair
draw another one. Your trigger reactions if you use the moved action, so you get the attack of opportunity.
Okay, the attack of okay.
Because dazzle didn't make sense.
19, 16, actually 35.
That is a critical hit on the girl.
Stick it out.
My die really well, right? Huh?
Well, apparently she picks the more dangerous person to attack.
We also have a careful. We do take this one out. Deuce's full red.
Hey, it's still a case of it's a full weight, but it's still damaged, so it's no worse than the current girl. So
There's no downside to doing it.
that's right. 7, 11, 22 magical flashing, and 5 points of fire.
So 22 for a critical. What did you get for your hit?
Yeah, that was double. So yeah, I got 11 total on the dice. So. 22 magical flashing and 5 points of persistent fire.
Okay, so she looks bloodied.
That's nice.
Okay,
The
Duzhar.
second attack? No, that was all you. Second attack.
That was her third action. Duzhar Wraith tries to do a single punch at Sparky. Armor class of 27.
That beats.
You might only get one attack, but it still comes down. It's still very pretty good turn attack roll.
Okay, so that was 9 points of damage.
Yeah,
And no life drain.
No.
No, I've got it.
Because it's not a full-fledged wraith.
It's just alive.
And that is its action. Then it goes down the order to quarter.
Okay.
You're in range of both of them now.
I was going to say, the other one was in like just I actually attacked Duzhar last time, didn't I? Yeah.
You did.
And then the other one was around Duzhar, just go attack the AR, yeah. Okay, yeah. Attack Duzhar, AC 26.
That is a hit.
13, 17 points of magical slashing and 4 points of fire.
Okay, you connect. The Duzhar does look bloody.
Okay. Right shield. The regular second, which should be first action, and then third attack again at Duzhar. 11, 18 AC.
18 AC is a miss.
Yep.
Willie, dying roll. You need a 12 or higher.
That's a 17.
Okay, so you're now undying 1. Toing and froing. Parry has space. Which brings us to parry. Do you have any more force effects?
I do not.
Do you have any positive effects?
Nope.
Well, possibly having moved up next to Lily, your first action would be battle medicine.
Exactly. Yeah. First action is battle medicine on Willie.
You going for DP 15 or 20?
I'm gonna go 20. And got 30. Yay!
So critical.
That's 48 plus 10.
Mm-hmm. My D8s love me today when it comes to healing. 14, 19, 26, 36 again.
You've been doing well on that.
They've been all different numbers too.
Okay.
So this allotment of 36 was 8765. I had 8666, and then I had 7726 before as well.
So what is your second and third actions?
Do I think acid damage would do anything?
As much as anything else.
As much as anything else.
Basically, from what you remember about Wraiths, it was Force, Ghost Touch, or Positive is the only thing that bypasses resistance.
Oh, it also, like an accent. And fire apparently has been doing some damage, but obviously not necessarily full.
And it has double resistance versus non-magical. So, luckily, you've all got magical.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be like, hit, does nothing. Hit, does nothing.
I'm just gonna throw a frostbite at Duzhar Wraith.
Mm-hmm.
I may as well just throw cantrips and see what kind of...
Absolutely. Yeah, particularly against Duzhar Wraith, because you'll probably take about down again. So
that's 4d4 cold. And then it gets to make a fortitude save.
Okay, so he got a 24.
Just give me 1 second.
I think it rolled well.
It's 6 there. So yes, so it gets half. I'm assuming.
yeah, the basic save.
Yeah.
Why?
I think it was to save for extra effects.
Was it?
Oh, I could say there's being slow or something.
Yeah,
It-
Jesus movement.
It's Frost.
On weakness. Weakness 1 to bludgeoning.
What's the
Okay.
spell called again?
It's called Frostbite. It's page 332. I can just look it up on my end.
Okay, so yes, it is. It will take half damage.
Yeah.
What's the damage?
7 points of cold.
Okay, so Duzhar Wraith takes some damage.
We're giving Duzhar Wraith the fire and ice treatment.
Yes.
Okay, so after that, Willie, you're awake, and you're staring up at Parry.
Get off me.
Well, he's beside you, and you can see floating in the air Duzhar Wraith.
We're just getting a bit of feedback through my phone.
I'll take
well,
an action to get up.
I think it's stopped again now.
Another action to, again, drop into Tiger Style.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm next to anyone,
You-
Duzhar Wraith might
I can put you next to Duzhar Wraith as well.
Okay, and I'll give Duzhar Wraith a Hadouken. With a look of, I'm sorry, on my face as I smack her. What's that? 29
That's a hit.
and a 19.
19 is a miss. So 1 hit.
So I will do massive 8 points of slashing damage.
No positive damage in this
I
one.
felt unconscious, so that's it.
Only lasts for a certain round.
Well, I've got to be conscious to have it continue, and I've got to
Activated.
let it take 10 minutes to get it back.
Okay.
So, it's, yeah, it's got
Okay, so
Don't
that
forget to note down your wounded too as well.
dying one, you mean?
Yeah, one as well.
Oh yeah, because you wounded one. Because yeah, you got that one, didn't you?
I assume it's my go, isn't it?
So it is now Sparky's go.
I'm stabbing to my life until I can stab no more.
Okay.
I'm going for Duzhar, by the way. Sorry, Duzhar. 19, miss.
19 is a miss.
Okay, second attack. 24.
That's a hit.
Four points of Ghost Touch, Magical Piercing Punch.
Okay, last action.
Okay, how's Duzhar looking pretty bad now, actually?
Duzhar looks like she's not about to hang. He's not about to hang in there much longer.
Yeah, that's
It's almost like he's dead.
okay. That'll be a 18 minus 8 is 10.
That is a critical miss.
Yeah, I knew that. So yeah.
What would you like to do with your critical miss?
Oh, it's a small double pit.
Yeah, but then I'll turn it wraith as well. I'm just thinking about this.
Well, no, you wouldn't turn it right to fall down the pit because it wouldn't have killed you.
Yeah, how have I got left? You sure it's not going to kill me?
No, no, I'm not saying the fall wouldn't kill you, but the wraith wouldn't have killed you. If you drop down the pit, if you commit suicide,
It's 15 points of damage to fall into the pit.
Yeah, I'll fall down the pit.
and you'll be out of range with the wraith, at least temporarily.
You could always take a 5-foot step back.
That's right. Well, no, but this is the effect of the failure, isn't it?
You could always drop a weapon into the pit as well.
Yeah, I'll drop my offhand one, my silver one, if that's alright.
Okay, your silver one falls into the pit.
Okay.
And you can see it stab into the butt of Duzhar.
Sorry, Duzhar a second time.
Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to affect the wraith.
Okay, so that brings us to Wraith Girl going for our mighty warrior with the shield up. You remembered? Eventually.
Yep.
Okay, so that is going to be a 35.
Okay, that is a hit. Not a critical.
Okay, so she's doing a paltry 10 points of damage to you.
Okay.
And you get to make a drained fortitude save.
It will be a critical failure. That gives me a fort save of. I've got -2 on them. Fort save of 10.
Fort save of 10, well that's going to suck, so that would be... what is your drained at the moment?
I've drained 2 at the moment, so I'm going to drain 4.
You are going to drain 4. Don't worry, you're immune to more drained.
Oh, goody.
Oh, really?
You mean I'll pass out on my conditions? Yeah, I'm going to get more.
So you can only go to drain 4.
The waves can't take you beyond drain 4.
Ah, so I'm at max as well.
Oh, the race can't take you beyond drain 4. Okay, right. It's not normally something you always back out. And then second attack.
Okay, it goes in for its second attack. Whew, so that would be a 29.
29 is a hit.
They are rolling well tonight. And so that would be 17 points of damage.
I'll use a shield block on that one.
And how much will that stop?
So that takes 10 away, and then we divide the rest, the last 2, so take 4 each, effectively. So that puts the shield on a total of 16 damage, and I take 4
And
plus the I can't be drained anymore, so...
And you can't be drained anymore, so no point in rolling for that. And then has a third attack against you. And that is a... armor class of 13.
You take critical miss.
So I'm going to have her provoke another attack of opportunity.
Okay. 13, 29.
That is a hit.
Ooh. And 15, 19 points of electrical splashing and 6 points of fire.
So that makes it 25. Okay, she is looking a little messed up. Not as messed up as Duzhar, but looking messed up.
Okay.
Okay, so that was her actions. And Duzhar Wraith tries to hit Cordar.
Okay.
Doesn't try to hit Willie for some reason.
Or Sparky. I'm happy with that.
And so that is a 29
29 will hit.
for a whole 6 points.
Okay.
Not as strong either. And that brings us to Quarters go.
Yeah, no, it's quarter. Go.
Yeah. Okay. I will take a wipe at who's away. 17, 16 is 38? No.
28 is a hit.
33.
33 is a crit.
Yeah, just pick him a hit. Yeah, 33. 2017 plus 16. Yeah.
Definitely a crit.
7, 11, 22 backfoot flashing and 3 points of persistent fire.
Okay, so as the Wraith turns back into Duzhar for a moment, does Duzhar have any last words to the party? You there, Em?
Yeah, I'm there. Sorry, my throat's a bit irritated from all this talking.
So final words of Duzhar to the party.
Final words of Duzhar to the party. It's been nice traveling with some of you, and Duzhar pointedly looks at Harry, Willie, and Sparky.
Some of you.
Yeah, so that's the curious thing from Cornite perspective is like, think about this. Hang on. If I come with some of you and then you look at 3 and not Cornite, does that mean that it was he's the one who did on something? Or he's not something? You'll never know.
You'll never know.
And then the spirit dissipates.
On the plus side for Cornite, he's not going to bother if it's too long, probably.
Probably not.
Okay, so that's action 1. What are you going to do with action 2?
Second attack, second action will be to raise the senarios.
I was wondering if that was going to happen.
Third action, we'll take a swing at the curly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. Nice. And 19 minus 5, 14 plus 16, AC 30.
AC 30 is a hit.
For 9, 13 points of magical clapping and 6 points of fire.
Okay, so you strike well, and it still seems to be going.
Yep, no, that's my 3.
Okay, that brings us down to Parry. It's just the Wraith girl left. What can you throw at it? Can you kill still
I'm
again?
just gonna keep throwing frostbites because everything else is reflex.
Okay.
except for frostbite.
Okay, it got a reflex roll of
It was
22.
Fortitude for frostbite.
Fortitude for frostbite?
Yeah,
Well, in that case, it's a 16.
You fail, you stupid thing.
How much
Crusty!
damage?
It gets dealt 12 points of cold.
Okay.
And technically, the critical, the you effect doesn't affect. I think
It's only on crit fails.
Okay, so as you hit it, you see it turn into a little girl who also looks like she was ritually sacrificed with the wraith symbol in her chest.
You kill-stealing scumbag.
As the wraiths dissipate.
I think what you meant to say, Willie, is thank you for getting me up.
I'll just take it off your tally, shall I?
As at this point, Sparky gets a vision of Duzhar getting a ride on the back of the Sandpoint Devil all the way to hell.
Oh, I feel sad.
Does Duzhar pass anything on to Sparky on that ride?
Do you feel sad because you didn't kill Duzhar?
You're not getting the free ride.
I feel sad that user got taken down, that's all. I don't like... Well, I minion, I still don't have 100% love. So.
Well,
as a player, this is probably should have happened like, I don't know, 100 sessions ago. As a character, Duz is like, you have a choice to make now, Sparky. Avenge my soul for Gorom, and then I probably disappear off into the distance.
Yep. With a bright spark at the end, a flame going off. And so, back to the others standing over the pit, looking down 30 feet at a prone Duzhar with a silver dagger sticking out of his butt.
Border pulls out a rope and prepares. He's prepared to climb down if got to tie the rope off too, or if someone from the position of effectively getting down easily and then tying the rope about them and they can climb up again.
You hold the rope quarter. I'll climb down.
Okay.
And I do.
Mm-hmm.
Character sniffs away, sort of surreptitiously wipes his eyes and climbs down.
Okay, so you climb down, and as you get down there, just checking to see how badly the puppies are.
How many more weights are down there?
Probably easiest just to say they're dead, dude.
Okay, so
But it was also sort of that Broader didn't particularly want to go down there. There were too many balloons.
just that you've been down there for quite a while. Okay, so I believe it was Puppy that had Puppy's back broken. Puppy didn't survive the fall, and Giant looks like Giant may have survived. It's up to you if Giant survives.
Like I said, it's probably easier all around if they don't.
Okay, so Giant didn't survive either.
Unless one of the party wants them to.
Does someone wish to have a maimed dog as their companion?
I do.
I was about to say, it was either be Sparky or Parry. Parry.
Well, to be fair, like with Broader, if everybody's except about the dog, but technically, if one was alive, it would still be coming back. Well, let's be looked after as much as possible. But, got returned, the character, great. Now we've got another bird to hang on to, but hey.
In which case, if the dog is still alive, I will take the rope, tie it up as a cradle around the dog. I'll indicate to Cordar to pull the dog up.
Okay.
When that's occurred,
Obviously,
they can deal with the dog. Throw the rope back down again.
Yep.
Do something similar with Duzhar,
Mm-hmm.
and have her, or him, I should say,
Taken up.
taken up.
Mm.
While that's going on, and they're going to throw the next one down. My character, like I've done before, I'm going to look to see if I can't find the bodies of the children and the woman.
Okay, you can tell that the bodies down here are of the each of them.
Right. And just as a
Is it
general,
only is it effectively only 3 bodies or 3 bones worth of bodies, like Duzhar's body, or is there like I'm imagining a pit full of bones? But
It is a pit full of bones of 3 people.
just 3. Okay, yeah.
The woman and her 2 kids.
I'm going to, as I've done previously with wraith-born bodies, I'm going to call on gods of good to look after these people.
Okay, give me a religion roll.
My religion sucks.
That's okay.
It's absolute shit.
Sometimes you do
It's
very
the
well.
count.
Fuck. Okay. 25.
Okay, so you do hear an answer to your call. And in the back of Sparky's mind, he hears a, "No, she was mine! Well, he was mine!"
Oh, you might have saved Duzhar from hell.
Hopefully.
Okay, I'll wait till he gets up before I say anything. So, yeah.
And Sparky now has a compulsion to beat up Willie. Of course, you can't tell Willie that. Or what?
And I thought we were friends. What the hell?
Don't I tell that I should beat up Willie? I don't have a compulsion to it. Nothing's been compulsion yet. So.
Well, it probably in the same way that you were told you couldn't heal Duzhar. He's saying, yep, you should patch up Willie.
It's not saying you must attack Willie right now. It's just that you can now be snarky at will towards Willie.
It'd be much more appropriate to wait till the middle of the night when Willie's asleep and just put a dagger straight through his throat.
No, see, me as a character, while I have become minion of a certain person, I still don't believe in everything the master says. So I'm reluctant to do a lot of things. I'm not going to make it a hard life for him. That's all. So.
Okay, I'm assuming it'll take Cordar and Willie around 10 minutes or so to be getting bodies up and dog up and things like that.
Probably takes a while.
Is Sparky and or Harry doing any healing on the dog or Sparky in that time?
I don't think I can do the dog, I'll be honest about it. I feel that it's going to be a negative effect, so I'm going to say no to the dog.
I'm going to say it'd be logical for you to pack yourself anyway, but
yeah,
unless Harry's patching you.
I was going to patch myself, but I was waiting for everyone to get up first, and I was going to say something, so I'll wait till everyone gets up, and then I was just going to say, really, whatever you did, you saved.
Okay, so I'm going to make that a will saving throw to say that, because you did get, the Sandpoint Devil did say, "Thou shalt not do so."
But are you patching yourself while Cordar and Willie are busy at the pitch?
No, I'll probably wait till after, so I got a 15, Martin. So
You got a 15, okay, that's a critical failure. So you say, whatever you did, you damned her to hell. Damned him to hell.
Is that what I say?
That's what you say. The Sandpoint Devil twists the word as they come out due to the critical failure.
Yeah, okay.
Character looks at Sparky and says, "That's a really terrible thing to say. How could you possibly know that?
And you believe it's all Willie's fault.
How could you possibly know that? Are you merely saying that to hurt me? Is that your intention?"
You can answer freely now. Unless, of course, you try to speak about Duzhar again, in which case then you'll get a compulsion.
I'm going to speak about this. I'm going to get this right if I have to go through many attempts. So.
Okay, make another will save if you want to speak about Duzhar again.
That is a 25.
At 25, you fail again, and your tongue just gets tied in your mouth.
So he goes.
Yep.
My character looks at you and then goes, I understand, my friend. I understand. At least you're not making squeaking noises. And I smile at you.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
That is my session. I'm not sure it's a good one.
my character
But, yeah.
hasn't linked that with the Sandpoint Devil. I'm linking it to Hank and going, what? Excuse my French. So,
Was Harry able to get Guy effectively running around? Or
Would you guys like to spend like a long rest here and spend enough time to heal everyone up?
Because they got time, I guess.
Because we're at 11:30 tonight, and
okay. I'm more than happy to get it night.
and I can call that the end of the night as you guys take a long rest.
Okay.
Sounds good.
My goodness.
So, Em, would you like to add anything before we go to end credits?
She's
No,
got
no.
that lung.
It's been a long time coming, and yes, I'm coughing up a lung. I think all this talking is like really irritated my throat, so I apologize, guys.
It's all
good.
good.
Yeah.
Very, very indeed.
Well, he thanks for that. If I died again, I was just going to say, I just want to die. I think so. Just let you know.
Hey, we came close for everyone.
yeah.
It was a very close battle. I didn't think it was going to be that close.
Yeah.
It was one of the funny things that when the mum went for Willie, because Willie did damage to it instead of going for Corda after Corda killed the son. If that had gone for Corda instead of Willie, it would have been probably a lot easier because Corda would have been damaged but only one hit, not the critical hit and then another hit. And Willie should have been there to actually finish it off. So.
Yeah, Willie was doing full damage. Everyone else was basically taking 5 off their damage.
Yeah.
Except for
Sparky.
Sparky.
Really was considered a great threat, and I was kind of hoping that the one that put down her boy, that might have been enough to overcome the rationality of, hang on, back to great threat.
Well, as things went, Corday got 3 wraiths and Parry got the last wraith.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have used actually when, like people were saying about the idea kill stealing, I think, was that said on behalf of Corda?
Okay, so I will go to end credits then.
Yep.
Not sure what I just did, but I will fix that later.